राउंड बाय राउंड जाए और मैच को जीतने की कोशिश करे, एंड स्लोली वन राउंड बाय राउंड मैच को जीतने की कोशिश रहेगी.
I agree, and I think we should have kickoff very, very shortly because 9 p.m. was the match was supposed to start. So we'll see if it's live.
Yeah.
And yeah, but I'm not sure if we are live. Chat, are we live? Okay, awesome. Because it says viewers waiting. So if somebody in chat can say if we are live, that
Confirm
would
it, that would be great.
Okay, awesome. So yeah, we should have games live very, very shortly.
Yes.
Let's just see how that goes. All right.
Yeah, and the first game has started actually. Magnus versus Vaishali. Vaishali
Yeah,
is
let's
playing with white.
quickly head into the games, guys. Let's quickly check out the games and see.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
right.
the board. Vaishali playing with white pieces, and looks like she
Let's
has
jump right into it, guys. Sweet.
Wait, what was the opening?
I think.
Did she play d4 just directly and sacrificed a pawn?
What? Can we like just?
Can we see this from the beginning?
Oh, it was maybe a Sicilian. I think bishop b5 probably.
Yeah, probably. Okay, I'll just call out the moves: e4, c5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop b5, e5. Magnus' favorite opening in recent years. Castle, bishop to d6, a rare move. d4 directly, sacrificing a pawn.
Wow.
Knight d4 and just bishop.
क्या prep किया है? कुछ है क्या special?
I was not working with Vaishali, and especially not against Magnus. But I'm pretty sure Prag might have helped her in the preparation. Today is not playing, but he must have helped her in the preparation. And kahin na kahin, he has beaten Magnus a couple of times. और उसका कहीं ना कहीं impact दिख रहा है opening preparation में.
That's true, and it definitely is the best thing. I think where if you want to beat Magnus, you have to surprise him. You have to do something special, something extra, I feel.
Yeah, now she took on d4 और बस c3 खेला है यहाँ पे. Now she wants to eliminate that, and as I told in the very beginning, that bishop on d6 जो है थोड़ा awkward है. Now he cannot take d3 because d6 is hanging, so that's a bit awkward. And Magnus here taking his time because he's already out of his prep, I guess.
Yeah, but Vaishali shockingly has 8 minutes, so that isn't ideal. And looks like Magnus is back to his home in Norway because he was chilling in Canada with the Chessbrahs. I think last week बहुत party वाड़ी भी कर रहा था with the Chessbrahs.
Yeah. So, all right. So yeah, and just Niranjan, can you just remove the space between Nuber and Shah? That would be great.
Yeah, and hello, chat. Hello, Amay. Rakesh sir and Nuber Dada, how are you? We are doing great. We are excited for India versus Canada, and especially because when Magnus Carlsen is there. Hello, Anshika. Hello, the Hog. Hello, Niels. Hello, Janvi. Welcome everyone to the stream. And yes, Niels is absolutely right. Nihal is playing in Dayerba, which is a island in Tunisia. That's why he isn't available currently. But I'm sure Nihal के साथ बहुत plans है नुबैर भाई and India Yogis के in the future. Nubair.
यस 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 एंड निहाल दोस्त तो आएंगे, बहुत जल्दी ही दिखेंगे खेलते हुए एक्शन में आपको। बस मैं अभी के लिए इतना ही कह सकता हूँ। बट लेकिन आज जो टीम है हमारी वो भी मतलब मतलब दैट इज द स्ट्रॉन्गेस्ट पॉसिबल एज पर द लीग रेगुलेशंस। तो आई थिंक it's I mean we have like many possibilities which are like equivalent. For example, Vidit खेले, निहाल खेले या प्रग खेले, like more or less all of are same level. So I think we can just shuffle and use as per the strength and और एक टीम में हमेशा एक प्लेयर भी चाहिए होता है कि जो experienced हो. So that's why Vidit is leading the team today. And B4 by Vaishali, by the way.
Yeah, that's
Not sure
awesome.
about
I
this,
really
but
like her, aggressive intent and style. मतलब बढ़िया. Like this is the way to go about it.
yeah.
I'll quickly also add a poll chat, and because just to remember, 10+2 time control है and all play all है. मतलब चारों इंडिया के players, चारों कनाडा के players के साथ खेलेंगे. And just if you remember last week, India beat Brazil very easily, so it has been a good start for Team India.
Yeah, dream start actually. 8.5, 3.5 victory against Brazil. Like in the history of PCL, for the first time match ended in 3 rounds. That was epic thing.
Yeah, exactly. Never has that has happened.
तो शायद कोई और गेम भी देखते हैं, बिकॉज यहाँ पे क्लियरली मैग्नस इज गोना टेक सम टाइम बिकॉज ही नीड्स टू फिगर आउट कि नाइट बिशप डेवलप कैसे करते हैं। C8 बिशप ऑन C8 इट लुक्स वेरी आई डोंट नो कैसे उसकी लाइफ आएगी D6 के बाद, हाउ मे बी जो भी चालू हो गया होगा, मे बी जस्ट गो टू बोर्ड 2 इफ पॉसिबल, और Vidit's game has
Yeah.
started, maybe we can go.
I'm not sure if all games have started. We should see. Yeah, all games have started. Yeah.
Yeah, all
We
games
can
started.
switch around maybe a little bit.
All right.
Yeah, I think maybe we can just maybe switch to this game because it would be lovely to have the cameras of the players as well. Because नुबैर भाई, मुझे देखना मैग्नस क्या कर रहा है अभी, चिल में बैठा है क्या, exactly क्या कर रहा है.
Yeah, that would be great. But right now, let's focus on Vidit versus Jennifer. यहाँ पर विदित ने एक रेटी टाइप इंग्लिश ओपनिंग से शुरुआत की है. इंग्लिश ही बोलेंगे, क्या बोलेंगे राकेश भाई इसको? G3 तो खेला नहीं है तो रेटी नहीं बोल सकते.
All right, chat and poll is up, and you can let us know what will happen in round one. Meanwhile, we are checking VD's game. I think Indian Yogis ka board one against Jennifer Yu. Remember that Indian Yogis ने ना 3 changes किए. Like 3 players have been like shuffled, and 2 players, Vaishali and Vidit continue, and for Canada, Chessbrahs are playing the same lineup. So, Nuber, did you expect Canada playing with the same lineup?
Yes, actually, we expected them to play same lineup, as Anish is busy playing in the German WR Masters, so they didn't have option, but to put this team. They do have Jordan Van Forest and Ivan Sarik, but of course they wanted as Magnus, right? And the other combination does not work for them. I mean they do have like Anish and Magnus in the same team, but they can never play them together. Like this is
that's
this is the funny part. Like
part
they could have taken some guy rated below 2449, but उन्होंने कैलकुलेशन शायद नहीं की है या रूल बुक अच्छे से नहीं पढ़ी है. So I don't know, but it's good for us that they are playing this team which we expected.
Yeah, good for us, but it's not good news for the chess fans who wanted to see Anish and Magnus in the same team.
Well, but actually, there's a one possibility. There's a one possibility. Magnus and Anish both can play together, but in that case, they will have to put both of their women players, जो शायद बहुत risky है और कोई करना नहीं चाहेगा.
Possible. I think we let Eric Hansen, the captain of the Chessbrahs, take that call. And that reminds me, अमय पूछ रहा है कि चेसब्रा वाला बंदा खेल रहा है कि नहीं अगेंस्ट. आई थिंक वो है ही नहीं ना रोस्टर में, तो एरिक हैंसन कैनॉट प्ले एट ऑल. आई फील
he actually is there in the roster.
He's there. Okay,
he's there in the
so
roster.
He can play, but
उनका जो rating है, I don't think it's going. I mean, with very good combination of the team. Like, if he has to play, then they have to rest Tari. Like, for example, Magnus and Eric is playing, and let's say Proto and there is Jennifer or some woman player playing. So this is possible for them.
Let's see. It's not been used today, and Meet is saying Nihal and Prag against Magnus would have been fire. this team is definitely missing them. I think इसका जवाब हम स्ट्रीम के एंड में देंगे कि मिस किया प्रग और निहाल को या नहीं. But
नहीं
let's see. I
नहीं
think we have a good team today and India Yogis OP हो जाए सर.
Yeah, maybe next board, or I think Vidit looks very solid and like a proper name
Yeah, I
oriented.
think Vidit looks good actually.
Actually, maybe we can check out Raunak. I don't know like what's happening on his board, but he really had prepared some crazy lines. He was talking about, like, we had a discussion, and let's see if what we are having, what's cooking on that board.
Yeah, I think we can maybe just stick with VD because
Okay,
looks like
all right.
we have cams also.
Cancel. Okay, then let's stick to this
Yeah, that
board
would be
only.
really nice because I think that was something we missed in the last week. But this time, thanks to Niribhai, we'll have Vidit also, and we have some news about Vidit. So, Nubair bhai, like I don't know if you can
Got
share
it.
it, but
Yeah,
can we
yeah.
share the news where Vidit is playing from?
We can just say that, okay, he is not in Nasik, but today he had an appointment for the Schengen visa in Delhi.
Okay.
Unfortunately, आज ही मिला उनको, like he was trying to get for the, I mean, some other day on the week, but visa appointments are always a problem for chess players in general. So आज का उनको date मिली, and so he decided to stay there instead of taking a risky flight to Nasik and playing from somewhere else. So he's playing from one of his friends' place there, because we didn't want to risk with the hotel Wi-Fi and all. So
Yeah, hotel Wi-Fi is risky indeed, and वो भी है ना कि कुछ भरोसा नहीं है अगर travel करते time, so it's safer to be at a friend's place.
yeah.
And Shaunak,
And
me must
ये भी
how
शायद
are
बोलना
you
चाहिए
doing? Sorry?
कि जेनिफर यू जो है, लाइक लास्ट वीक शी स्कोर्ड ओनली हाफ पॉइंट. सो कहीं ना कहीं उन पर भी प्रेशर रहेगा कि कुछ आज पॉइंट बनाए, कंट्रीब्यूट करे, क्योंकि अगर लास्ट वीक मैग्नस 4 पॉइंट नहीं करते, या वो जो लास्ट राउंड में जो उनका लॉस्ट गेम था अगेंस्ट एवेंडर लैंग, जो कि कंप्लीटली लॉस्ट था, एक पीस डाउन, एक्सचेंज डाउन, और पूरा डेड लॉस पोजीशन था उनका, if you see Deval Bar or that way, and he managed to win that game and they won 8.5, 7.5. Otherwise they were like about to lose, I mean, the previous round only. तो कहीं ना कहीं बाकी प्लेयर पे भी आज जिम्मेदारी होगी, कहीं ना कहीं वो होगा कि आज स्कोर करना है हमें, तो वो भी देखना होगा कि हाउ शी रिएक्ट. आफ्टर ऑल शी इज अ वुमेन्स, आई मीन, यूएस नेशनल चैंपियन.
Yeah, that is true. Very, very strong player indeed. And I feel, I think वो है ना कि once you start with 0.5 out of 4, pressure तो होता ही है हर like going forward.
Yeah, she is still looking for the first win in Pro League this edition.
Yeah, that is true. Sanchit bhai is asking, where is Nihal? So as I think said earlier, Nihal is playing in the Dayerba tournament in Tunisia. That's a Masters tournament. But Nubair bhai, funnily,
Yeah.
Aryan Tari is also playing in that event, but वो आज खेल रहा है Canada के लिए.
Yeah, so actually it's good for us because the energy
He
level
will
of
be
Nihal,
tired.
Tari and Raunak, yeah, Raunak will be having more energy levels compared, because game लंबे चलते हैं, and that helps if someone is playing event and then this match is like, yes, but dedication level OP for Aryan Tari. So, and again,
That is
उनको भी
true.
काफी pressure रहेगा, because last week he only scored 2 points.
Yeah, definitely not. And Magnus भी अगर 4-on-4 नहीं करता तो मुश्किल होता था.
Yeah.
All right, all right. Let's come
Hello,
back to the
Beach.
game. Nubair bhai, E4 खेला है. So I honestly feel मतलब white looks good actually here. I would prefer white here. Even eval bar भी थोड़ा हल्का सा white के favor में है यहाँ पे.
Yeah, slight better तो है, because पोजीशन में G6 E6 दोनों हुआ है, and कहीं ना कहीं थोड़ा मिसप्लेस है. But again, like when maybe विदित भाई का प्लान रहा होगा कि थोड़ा रिस्की ओपनिंग है, थोड़ा अनऑर्थोडॉक्स स्ट्रक्चर खेले, ताकि विनिंग चांसेस बने रहे गेम में और कॉम्पिटिशंस बने करने के चांसेस रहे. बट
Yeah,
यस, अभी के लिए थोड़ी बेटर तो जरूर लग रही है. जेनिफर की प्रिपरेशन अच्छा तो किया है उन्होंने, लुक सॉलिड.
yeah. I think let's head back to Magnus's game. एक फटाक से नजर मारना है मुझे कि मैग्नस कार्लसन कैसे दिख रहा है, हमारे ऑडियंस को भी दिखाना है मुझे कि how is Magnus Carlsen chilling today. I'm hearing news that he is back home from his Canada stint with the Chessbrahs.
Sorry.
I said, I think Magnus Carlsen looks like he's back home after
Yeah.
week in Canada.
अभी बहुत जल्द कैमरा आ जाएगा तो पता चल ही नहीं जाएगा, तो लोग बताएंगे वो कहाँ से खेल रहे हैं. People are like very updated always. Like before we could be answered कि निहाल कहाँ से खेल रहे हैं. People are like he's playing from Tunisia. There's a master one going on.
Indeed, very true. Sanjay, I will help you with the link. Don't worry.
मेरी तभी टाइम पे तो आगे है, इतना तो बोल सकते हैं. 1.5 मिनट की बढ़त हासिल कर ली उन्होंने, तो ये भी एक एडवांटेज, काफी प्लस पॉइंट है. बिकॉज अभी लाइक द very previous edition of Pro Chess League, the increment is not 10 seconds or 5 seconds. It is just 2 seconds increment. It is 10 plus 2.
Good old days when we used to play Pro Chess League.
Yeah. When we used to play, the increment used to be like the old school one. But now the increment is just 2 seconds. So, once like they are down to win it, it becomes a blitz.
Yep, and definitely there though, like our picks like Aronyak, Raunak are just going to be huge for us.
Yeah, they are bullet experts. क्या ही खेलते हैं लोग, मतलब तूफान खेलते हैं.
बहुत ही बढ़िया. Let's see.
E5 by VD already trying to attack the center. काफी अच्छा. अगर D5 खेलते तो C5 पे गड्ढा हो जाएगा. Knight can come to C5 and the bishop on D3 looks very ugly for the moment.
Exactly, and I know we have been saying that knight on the rim is dim, या कोने में घोड़ा काम करे थोड़ा, knight a5 इतना खास नहीं है, but he's also stopping all of white's play there. And anytime the queen moves from c2, black will love to come knight b3 or knight d4 शायद, या अभी वो c5 square I think बहुत important होने वाला है इस game.
Yeah, and that's why she's trying to simplify, and she's trying to just exchange pieces. Knight e5, knight e5, d5, शायद bishop e5 भी देखने मिले.
I think you have to take the pawn back, otherwise white just plays f4 I feel.
जी बिल्कुल. Take and then the c4 pawn, a3 pawns, ये जो weakness है long term कहीं ना कहीं बोलेंगे आगे जाकर.
True, and we have Magnus's game, guys. Magnus Carlsen कैसे, मतलब शायद अभी उठे हैं Magnus Carlsen ऊपर भाई.
हो सकता है. And we can see a little bit things are messy on the back.
I absolutely love his hairstyle, by the way.
Yeah.
And because now a brand ambassador for chess.com as well after the acquisition of the Play Magnus group. So I don't know, I love to see Magnus playing all these events, and don't love the position for us though, Nubair bhai. मतलब इंडिया के लिए इतनी अच्छी खबर नहीं.
Yeah, I mean she's muchly down. Time भी कम है.
Just 30 seconds, these rooks are going to come on the C file and invade. Magnus clearly with the upper hand right now.
Yeah, Magnus may win this game, and maybe they'll get the first point of the match. But what I'm more interested about is like what's happening really on Raunak and Aronyak. So if we could shift on their board after some time, would be great.
Yeah, maybe we can just stick with this game for now, Nubair. Just see the end of this game. And then we can switch.
Yeah, this game is about to end maybe because
about to end. Because then we'll exactly catch the other games when they are in the time. ये phase मुझे बहुत मजा आता है, because when things are happening thick and fast and blunders OP होता है ऐसे वो time पे.
Right. Queen f6 attacking f4.
कुछ तो चांस है क्या नुबेर में, मतलब ड्रॉ या आई डोंट नो.
यार मैग्नस से चांस मतलब फिर
एक्चुअली queen g4, she's trying.
Knight h5, yeah, some hope, some tries. E5 can come. For example, e5 is a very good trap here. E5, d5, knight h5, and there's a force mate. Like,
and you're winning suddenly against Magnus Carlsen.
Yeah, so देख छोटा सा चीपो जरूर है यहाँ पर, but of course Magnus must have smelled it.
मतलब अगर आपका दिन है, anything can happen.
Yeah.
She played queen g6 and भाई ये जो बार है धीरे धीरे आ रहे हैं अपने फेवर में, but it doesn't look great on the time situation because Magnus has a 3.5 minute advantage.
Yeah, with 2 seconds increment, bit too much to. But ठीक है, queen into g4, h4, and knight. Okay, rook d8, defense e7 and d6 both. So she goes bishop b1, but this allows rook c4, knight d6 maybe. Also,
I think rook b3 and rook b4 and it's GG. Then even e4 pawn falls. Magnus goes for it.
Yeah, very, very accurate. 96, but bishop f7, he's just not worried about it.
Whoa. I think Magnus is also pretty chill. He looks pretty chill on camera. मतलब काफी focused.
Should be true,
And
yeah. Yeah, very good calculation by Magnus
yeah,
here.
now this is over, I think.
Yeah. I think she'll resign very soon, yeah.
Yeah, she has resigned,
Good
guys.
for the world
First
champion.
point goes to Magnus Carlsen and the Canada Chessbrahs. But can India make a comeback, guys? That's the real question here.
And here we go. Raunak low on time and a complicated position. Opponent has two bishops. Rook C8 पे अटैक E5 पे घोड़ा अटैक क्या हो क्या रहा है यहाँ पर?
Exactly, and Raunak is our board 2 here
Yeah.
in this match for us, and opponent ने F4 खेला है Nuber.
उन्होंने N8 नहीं मारा. ये भी मैं सोच रहा हूँ NF3 का. Wow. So if he could have taken N8 and NF3 was working. NF3, GF3, Queen F3 and force mate.
Yeah, that's true.
And he took on B1, but this allows F into E5.
What? Why did he blunder?
Not sure. It's just complicated, I guess.
Did he miss something?
For sure.
He's also low on time, and this player Grandmaster Preotu didn't have a great week in week 1 also. So, in fact, I think Vaishali's loss was India ka first loss. No, we lost 1 game in week 1.
And now Raunak is just a piece down. No.
Yeah, Rook C8, he takes Rook B1. You have a bishop less, but you get Knight takes C4, Nuber.
Yeah, but bishop C4 and okay, 3
थोड़े बहुत pawns है मतलब. You can hope and pray for a draw.
Yeah, okay. The position was really complicated actually, and things did not work out.
It doesn't look too pretty actually. And in
this is good. Like if our board 2 loses to board 3.
Yeah, not the best start. And also keeping an eye on the game of VD versus Jennifer. Also, Aronyak versus Aryan Tari looks quite equal. So maybe we can switch.
Now I'm wondering what Preotu is thinking. Like he's not taking on B1. What else he have like option?
I think it's some lag. Why wouldn't you
NF3? Rook B1 is also NF3. I mean GF3 Queen G6 check.
Aha, okay. Maybe that is Raunak's idea.
I don't know.
Oh,
he went for it. Yeah, Queen G2, Queen B1, Bishop at 6, but I'm not sure. I mean, Bar doesn't like it at least.
I just Queen takes D6. Yeah.
Yeah, now we can see that Raunak is tense and he realized that something has went wrong.
Yeah, Raunak
bishops are very strong.
Playing from his hometown in Nagpur with his usual playing setup there. He's played tons of tournaments, always from that setup, and he's down on time. But I think Nuber, he has the knack of making some comebacks in such positions. So I feel I feel Raunak harega nahi Nuber. Yeah, game.
Okay. It's Rook C4 did he allow? Or am I missing something?
No, Queen D8 check, Queen D3 check.
Okay, Rook C4, yeah, Queen D8 and Queen D3, yeah.
Yeah, that's not possible. Because 2 checks and then the Queen picks up the Rook. So Preotu looking tense in spite of having a great position there.
Yeah, that's Raunak pressure, I think. Recently, Raunak has also settled Tuesday in last month, like for the first time.
Yeah, and B5. Now I think my prediction is going to go wrong because ये pawn ना बहुत जल्दी से आगे बढ़ते हैं.
B6 is coming, yeah. Just B6, B7 is coming.
Yeah, B6 probably Queen B2 or Queen B3 is your only option. No.
Will Aronyak draw? Okay, with the win, I don't know.
Aronyak versus Aryan Tari is pretty equal there. And yeah, Vidit has a slight edge. I don't know, maybe we can switch there as well. I don't feel enough good vibes from this game of Raunak.
Yeah.
Chat ने क्या बढ़ गया? Chat बढ़ गया तो 55% Yogis will win in round 1. So about 70 people in chat.
Already Raunak is losing and Carlsen has lost. I mean, Carlsen has won. So
yeah, Carlsen has already won. So 2-0 lead pretty much for Canada. 270 लोग हैं, सिर्फ 50 लाइक्स. फटाफट से लाइक स्मैश करो ताकि इंडिया के लिए सपोर्ट बढ़ जाए, इंडिया योगीज के लिए. एंड आई होप कि राउंड 2 इज बेटर देन राउंड 1.
Yeah, let's stick to Vidit's game, the biggest from round one.
Yeah, and she's down to 29 seconds, Nuber. I think ये गेम में कुछ बन सकता है. ये गेम में chance.
ये गेम में बनना ही पड़ेगा, मैच में रहना है तो. There is just no other way. There is just no other way. I mean,
थोड़ा सा difference है.
Either there is one cheap on knight e3 and okay, rook into e5 and knight f5 is again a problem.
Yeah. Nuber, are you more tense because you're also the manager for the team?
Yeah, like
टेंशन तो
stream
चैट
चल रहा
को
है
भी है,
तो
मुझे भी है,
मैं चारों
बट ऐसा
प्लेयरों
लग
को
रहा है
देख
आप
रहा
थोड़ा
हूँ.
ज्यादा टेंशन में.
Yeah, because we did not expect like Raunak to lose and like especially. Yeah, we decided that he will take chance against Pluto because I mean, अगर एक lead बन जाती है तो of course मैच में हम आगे बन जाएंगे.
True. But yeah, board 3 has to take chances. Yeah, we'll stick with this game, guys. Aryan Tari down to 5 seconds, by the way, but we will get to that board if there is some action. We'll let us stick to this board. And I think हाँ वो गेम में ड्रॉ बहुत ही जल्द हो जाएगा. So VD अगर जीत भी गया so भी Nuber, it's not a bad start because it will be 2.5, 1.5.
I just hope Aronyak flag कर दे.
हाँ कुछ तो he's down to 3 seconds. ट्यूनीशिया का इंटरनेट कुछ भी हो सकता है, guys. So
Good point.
नहीं अभी तो I think सब बहुत सामने अभी तो ड्रॉ ही होगा.
Yeah, but internet, internet is...
So that game has ended in a draw officially. Only this game is left. VDOP, she's down to 12 second win. Knight h2. Come on, VD.
Come on, get improve pieces. Knight d4 maybe. Queen f4. He wants to play endgame. I don't know why.
रखो यार, क्वीन रहेगा ना, you can trick. अरे h4, अरे a3 pawn मार दो. साइड का pawn मार दो, वो साइड का.
Yeah, either way, rook a3, nh4, knight h3 or knight h3, gs3, rook f3. I think he's gonna win because a or p passer hai. So
correct.
I don't think.
And then ये ढक लो सीधा, ये pawn सीधा. सही है.
Yeah.
I think he's got this now. He उसका face like look at Vidit's face. He's determined. He knows.
Yeah, he smelled blood.
He's winning this. Jennifer on
he's
the
not even
hand,
going for knight h3. He's like b5. I'm just gonna push.
Yeah, past pawn should be pushed in.
Yeah. And Jennifer down to 6 seconds, and you can see the pressure on her face. Again, nh3
now
is
you
possible.
can take again on an nh3.
Come on, take it.
Really just confirming things. He has, I think 45 seconds is enough. But yeah, only 2 seconds increment per
move. Why rook a2, bro? Knight d3 he wants to go or what?
Yeah, knight e2, knight c3 शायद खेलना है उसको.
If a knight d3 and rook f1 b4 maybe something like that. Knight d3 b4 भी ठीक है, but you know I don't want to इसी वगैरह कुछ आ जाए फिर nd4 से कुछ counter play हो. And he's going ne2.
2 seconds for Jennifer. She lose. 1 second में मुंह खेला उसने.
Rook a1, knight e1 and still okay. Still it's not over.
Jennifer down to 3 seconds. Vidit के पास है 25 seconds, guys. कुछ भी हो सकता है. All 3 results possible. Oh my god. Check.
If I a4, this is over. If I a4
अभी बस हाँ. A pawn को ढकलते जाओ. A4, A3, A2, A1, A.
Yeah, this is very fast now.
This is over, guys. I think even I can win this position now. Come on. Yeah. Jennifer, you have to resign. And she does.
Okay. 1.5. Okay, not that bad. 1.5, 2.5.
Bilkul.
So okay, one upset is there. Raunak lost to Pluto. And others, okay, everything went as per the plan, let's say more or less.
Yep, that is true. And guys, if you're just joining us, welcome back. Week 2 of the Pro Chess League. Quickly, a results breakdown. Magnus Carlsen beats Vaishali. It's board 1 versus 4 in this matchup. Aryan Tari, Aronyak Ghosh was a draw. Razvan Preotu versus Raunak. An upset for Team India as Preotu won that game against our board 2, but VD coming back with a win. And round 1 के बाद score है India 1.5 and Canada 2.5.
Yeah. Yes. And yeah, so next round, Vidit is going to play against Pluto. while Vaishali will play against Tari. So, and Raunak, okay, Raunak is going to play against Jennifer, and I think it's a good opponent, to make a comeback, or to after losing a game, that will be a good thing for him. And बात की जाए Aronyak की, तो Aronyak will be playing against Magnus with black pieces. So it's going to be Aronyak's test in the next game.
And a chance of a lifetime, whereby it's not every day that these youngsters get a chance to play Magnus Carlsen.
Yeah.
So it's all up to him.
Yeah, and I'm just also checking if everything is going well for the team there. Just give me a moment, guys.
Yeah, sure. Meanwhile, I'll take some questions in the chat. नुबैर भाई जीएम कब बनोगे? आई थिंक नुबैर भाई बहुत जल्द खेलने वाले टूर्नामेंट्स, तो बहुत जल्द होपफुली यही साल में बन जाएंगे जीएम. And Aditya is asking for which team does Anish play? So Anish is playing for the Canada Chessbrahs, the same team that India is currently playing. But सीन ऐसा ना कि अगर मैग्नस और अनीश दोनों खेलेंगे तो they have to field their women players on board 3 and 4. So शायद उनकी टीम थोड़ी वीक हो रही थी. So the Chessbrahs have decided कि Magnus will play again this year. Utkarsh Mathur is saying why Vidit is not playing Magnus. Vidit will play Magnus. So और ये साइड के चारों लोग वर्सेस टीम बी के चारों लोग दोनों हमेशा खेलेंगे. So total of this is going to be a match of 16 points in total. So max 8.5 जो पहले कर लेगा is going to win, is going to go ahead in the standings. So yes, so Vidit versus Magnus will happen in the last match of the day. So around roughly every half an hour a game lasts. So around 10:30 के आसपास we will see Vidit versus Magnus.
Magnus will be playing with white, Vidit will be playing with black pieces. Today we are team B, so हमारे राउंड नंबर 4 में हमारे टॉप 2 बोर्ड्स को ब्लैक मिलते हैं और बोर्ड 3 बोर्ड 4 को व्हाइट मिलते हैं.
Yep, and love the sign by Sidaram that India Yogis with the trophy. Hope is the same that we need to win those matches. And yes, this is the elimination Swiss. We need to be in the top 3, Nuber, right, to qualify to the next division. नहीं तो और matches खेलने पड़ेंगे.
Yeah, एकदम सिंपल में मैं इस लीग का फॉर्मेट समझा देता हूँ. So basically दोस्तों ये लीग है, पहले इसका वैसे तो ये स्विस लीग में है इस टाइम, but okay, there are some groups and basically there are week 1 2 3 4 5. So there are 5 weeks, but ये 5 weeks में आपको हर वीक में आप एक मैच खेलते हो और जो टीम है 3 मैच जीतेगी. If you win 3 matches, then you qualify for the knockouts, that is quarter final. There are 16 teams. So after week 5, 8 teams will be eliminated. और जो टीम है 3 मैच जीतेगी, भले for example if you win week 1, week 2, week 3, then you don't need to play week 4 or week 5. You are directly qualified for the quarterfinals. For example, अगर बीच में एक मैच हारते हो तो you go into week 4. And okay, if you lose 2 games, then you also go in week 5. But the moment you lose 3 games of the league, you get eliminated, and you win 3 games, you go into quarterfinals. बहुत सिंपल फॉर्मेट है.
हाँ, ये आई थिंक एक लाइन बहुत सिंपल बोल दिया कि 3 गेम जीतो क्वार्टर फाइनल में जाओगे,
3 गेम हारो घर जाओ.
घर नहीं जाना है नुबैर भाई, घर नहीं जाना है, फाइनल्स तक तो जाना ही है इस बार. एंड speaking of that, India has already won 1 match against Brazil. मतलब not won actually, destroyed the Brazil team.
Historic match.
हाँ, we didn't need the 4th game. But yeah, so एक match हो गया, so 2 more wins and India will sail through to the quarterfinals.
And okay, so there is some update. अगला मैच लगभग 3 मिनट बाद शुरू होगा और सबसे पहले मैग्नस का गेम शुरू होगा अगेंस्ट अरोन्यक. उसके बाद आर्यन खेलेंगे वैशाली के साथ, and this is how the games will start. So maybe we can start first with Magnus. Magnus will be white.
Yeah, Magnus will play the white pieces again against Aronyak Ghosh, India's highest rated international master, guys. So बहुत बढ़िया match is coming our way. Scores हमारे स्क्रीन के एकदम नीचे होंगे, चेस बोर्ड के नीचे होंगे, आपको स्कोर्स दिख जाएंगे. And Sanjay is saying fascinating format, where I agree. मतलब
और एक मजेदार बात भी है जो मैं आपको बताना मतलब मैं भूल गया. ये तो वीक का तो मजे हो गए, लाइक ये 5 वीक है, फिर प्ले ऑफ, क्वार्टर फाइनल है, फिर सेमी लाइक प्ले ऑफ है, फिर लाइव फाइनल्स है, ये सब तो हो गया. अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट 24 मार्च को आप उस दिन सब प्लेयर को खेलते देखेंगे एक साथ. इट्स कॉल्ड अरेना रॉयल और इसमें 2.5 घंटे घमासान युद्ध होगा ब्लिट्ज का. 3+0 का अरेना रहेगा और जितने प्लेयर खेल रहे हैं, सिर्फ 4 प्लेयर नहीं दोस्तों, इसमें पूरे टीम के 10 प्लेयर भी खेल सकते हैं. और मिनिमम 4 खेल सकते हैं. So it could be 4 or 10. और ऐसे पूरे जो 16 टीम है तो मैक्सिमम वी कैन हैव 160 प्लेयर्स. और ये सब जितने भी प्लेयर है सब एक अरेना में फाइट करेंगे. लेकिन जो टॉप 4 परफॉर्मेंस होंगे टीम के, उनके स्कोर ही काउंट किए जाएंगे टुवर्ड्स द रैंकिंग. और इसमें फर्स्ट सेकंड थर्ड के स्पेशल प्राइजेस है. तो जो टीम इसमें 1 2 3 आएंगे उनको अलग से उसका वो मिलेगा. तो दिस इज इररिस्पेक्टिव ऑफ द लीग का जो स्विसली है. दिस इज जस्ट पूरा फन ब्लिट्ज इवेंट ऑन 24th March.
तो दिस इज अ फन इवेंट, मतलब एक ऐसा इससे मेन इवेंट से कुछ रिलेशन नहीं है.
हाँ, इसको ब्लिट्ज स्किल का शो ऑफ करना है, फ्लेक्स करना है तो परफेक्ट है. और उसमें आपको जो प्लेयर को चांस नहीं मिला या कम गेम मिले, उस दिन आप 2.5 घंटे में जितने गेम खेलने उतने खेल लो. अरे ना, that's going to be interesting. Currently, okay, we already have Aronyak on the screen और Magnus एक छोटे से ब्रेक पर.
आई थिंक मैग्नस का बेड दिखते हुए यहाँ पे हमको. सो बहुत ही आप देख सकते हैं वेयर डज द वर्ल्ड चैंपियन स्लीप एक्चुअली. सो क्वाइट इंटरेस्टिंग टू सी दैट. नॉर्मली नहीं दिखता है, आई थिंक.
Yeah, usually, yeah. So only okay, Magnus is back. And
and
starting anytime soon.
Yeah, he looks excited. मतलब भाई, he just loves chess so much. He looks so happy.
And okay, let's have a guess, guys. क्या खेलेंगे Magnus? Magnus को white रहेंगे. What he will play first move? E4, D4, C4 या knight F3. I hope B3 ना खेल दे.
I think वो B3 या ऐसे कुछ खेलेगा. मतलब I'm guessing. But you know what Titan Tuesday में खेलता है G4 और these H4 some random moves. He will not do that, I feel.
Rakesh, एक सवाल था. Do you remember like once he played F3 against an Indian GM and then what happened?
Yeah, I think he lost that game, no, against Vaibhav Suri, I think.
It was actually Lalit Babu. He played F3 and got smashed.
Yeah, I remember this because few years ago, even How You Fan had played F3 against Lalit Babu in the Gibraltar Gambit, as it's known.
And Lalit is the lucky one who always gets this chance. And but by the way, like that year, like 2017, it was, I guess, he just smashed all the players. Like he had like 100% score against the Indians, like beating Vidit, right from Vidit to like all the loaded players. And then he was like, okay, यार क्या सभी गेम जीत रहा हूँ मैं, तो कुछ F3 खेलते हैं. And then
हार गया. Yeah, guys, back then we had the Mumbai Movers and the Delhi Dynamite in the Pro Chess League, but अभी थोड़ा सा change हो गया. It's the Indian Yogis and Team MGD1, both Indian teams here. And coming back to the match, I feel Magnus Carlsen, of course, he's the world champion. मतलब उसका बनता है ना स्कोर, अच्छा स्कोर Indians के against. But Prag is one player against whom he has struggled online, and that is what I'm seeing in the chat, that they're saying Nihal Prag would be a great combination in this team.
Yes, and we have moves. F3 by Sanchit, D4 by Ame. Manasvi thinks he's going to play H4. I don't think it's going to happen. But let's see. Still no one for D4 or E4, which is like no one for E4, which is his favorite move. I feel he will play C4. What do you think, Rakesh?
Amay has voted for D4. I'm voting for B3, guys, by the way.
And Niri bhai, if we can ask you, what would Magnus will play on the first move? D4.
Niri bhai says D4 खेलेंगे, and Manasvi saying H4. अगर H4 हुआ तो आपको मिल जाएगा एक diamond membership, because if you're predicting the moves of the world champion, you deserve some special prize for that. And we can see Magnus Carlsen checking his phone. शायद उसका मैनेजर बोल रहा है भाई H4 मत खेलना, मतलब इतना ये important game है, because guys, if India wins this match, India will be in a very good position to qualify for the quarterfinals.
Yeah, like this is very important. For example, if we beat them today, or for example, any team which will win today, उनका road to quarterfinals.
Guys, game has started. Magnus Carlsen भाई फोन पे क्या कर रहे हैं? गेम चालू हो गया.
फोन में रख दो तो claim कर देंगे.
भाई अरुणा claim कर दो. Magnus Carlsen भाई, he's playing on his phone.
Really?
नुबर देखो ना, नाइट F3 आ गया and वो बैठे नहीं है. What? Oh yeah, I think that there might be some lag in the video. Okay, now he realizes. Okay. Magnus is back to the board. That's what I thought. Bhai, itna disrespect. Wow, shocking. Magnus is back. Knight f3 खेला उन्होंने. And Sigma rule भाई इसका. Magnus always loves to give a 10-second window free. भाई ले तू ले. 10 second दिया
Why
तेरे
is
को.
Raunak? I mean, Aronyak is thinking so much on a move too. Like this is a bit surprising.
But I feel there is some nerves. क्योंकि he did not expect Magnus to play this. But Knight f3, Knight f6 अगर आपने खेला तो जीतने के बाद तो आपका next move done होना चाहिए, right?
Yeah, I mean, okay, there are three main options like d5, g6, c5.
He's
So
confused which setup to take. I think once he oh
d5, bhai
भाई
sahab.
साहब भाई मैग्नस अभी भी फोन में देखते हुए क्या मतलब क्या चल क्या रहा है? I'm pretty confused. मतलब e3 interesting because Magnus is just giving a simple threat. भाई मुझे pawn खाना है फ्री में. क्या
E3. This
आरोन
is
अभी
already क्या चल रहा है? Like Magnus is like just like no theory today.
क्या बता a6 okay expected.
Yeah, a4, b4 देखने मिलेगा.
And I think probably is it fair to say this is the biggest game of Aronyak's life so
Yeah,
far? अभी तक?
yeah. Everyone was motivated to play Magnus,
Yeah.
and let's
कुछ
see. I
कुछ
mean, let's
क्या
yeah.
डिस्कशन हुआ नुबैर लाइक टीम व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में और या टीम मीटिंग में when lineup was released and you came to know कि Magnus is playing.
Yeah, like we were pretty sure कि Anish तो नहीं खेल पाएंगे, तो Magnus is going to play. That was for sure. Because against
Okay.
us, they will never take a chance. The way we defeated last round, we were pretty sure कि Magnus भी आने वाले, तारी भी आएंगे और Pluto because he scored 2 points, तो वो भी आएंगे. And women में they don't have option apart from like Jennifer. So it was like expected. Lekin yes, like the difficult calls were like to rest Arvind and also like Abdullah Gadimbe Ali जिन्होंने लास्ट वीक काफी अच्छा किया था.
हाँ.
बट अगेन लाइक आई मीन सब टीम जो भी टीम में प्लेयर रौनक है वो भी इनफॉर्म है. हालांकि ठीक है फर्स्ट राउंड लॉस हो गया लेकिन वो भी इनफॉर्म चल रहा है. अरोनिक भी काफी अच्छा कर रहे हैं, कंसिस्टेंट रहे थ्रू आउट द ईयर. ऑनलाइन भी अच्छा कर रहे हैं, स्पीड चेस के लिए जाने जाते हैं. सो उनको मौका दिया गया. आल्सो द गुड पॉइंट इज दे आर प्लेइंग फ्रॉम देयर होम प्लेस, तो वी आर ट्राइंग मैक्सिमम की जो लोग
Correct.
कंफर्टेबल जहाँ से है वहां से खेल पाए. फॉर एग्जाम्पल परग जो कि जर्मनी में है, तो बेटर है कि आज वो ना खेले अगर बाकी प्लेयर अवेलेबल है, तो ये भी एक पॉइंट होता है.
That is true. That is true. And Aryan guys down by 2 minutes. I think mainly we'll try to maybe switch around a little bit. But Magnus versus Vidit mein toh we should provide like full attention to that game. But I think I just feel everybody loves Magnus so much कि उसका गेम दिखाना like majority of the time तो बनता है. And I feel he's
जी.
pretty comfortable नुबेरे देखा जाए तो from the opening battle has gone in Magnus's favor मुझे लगता है.
Yes, I mean the main problem playing Magnus is the pressure, the Magnus pressure. Like why
Yeah.
everyone, like even the people who gets good position against Magnus, they just end up losing or collapsing even in the one positions. Not the winning, but the one positions. For example, even it happened with our Liang last time. So that's the problem when you play Magnus for the first time or even multiple times. इतना बड़ा brand name बन चुका है, इतने बड़े player है. We call him GOAT, and I don't think like जितने भी चेस प्लेयर है सब उनके फैन है. लाइक उनको बहुत मानते हैं. लाइक द अमाउंट ऑफ रिस्पेक्ट ही हैज. सो वो एक प्रॉब्लम है, प्रेशर इफेक्ट हमेशा क्रिएट होता है. सो जस्ट आई मीन
Very
बट ओके,
true.
वी डू हैव टू प्लेयर जिसको ये इफेक्ट नहीं होगा. लाइक वी हैव विदित एंड आई थिंक रौनक, जो को ये काफी आदत है उनसे खेलने की. ओके, रौनक का ये फर्स्ट गेम होने वाला है अगेंस्ट मैग्नस, बट ही इज लाइक ऑलवेज नो वरीज, लाइक
Oh, Ronak has never played Magnus.
या दैट दिस इज देयर फर्स्ट. वो भी एक बात हुई थी, वो भी चल रहा था. सो लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स वर देयर एंड let's not, I will not talk much about preparation and all.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
just
yeah.
focus on
Let's
current position.
we can maybe discuss that after the game, Nuberman.
Yeah, next round they're gonna play, so we'll discuss that there.
Yeah. And yeah, I think I was saying good looks good just from a chess perspective. Of course, Magnus का pressure and वो effect होगा ही, but rook on the b file is open, मतलब beautiful here. long पूरा file है उनके पास and center control is also there. And white is castled, white is done, मतलब white का सब development हो गया. He's just going to chill. He can decide which way to play and which side of the board, and he'll control the game. I feel control the pace of the game. Whereas Aronyak थोड़ा back foot पे plus already halfway time use कर लिया उन्होंने. That is a big concern, I would say. And Numer, just before we switch to the next game, maybe Aryan Tari versus Vaishali, let's quickly address chat ke comments. So Manasi is saying he does that intentionally to throw off the opponent, claim dominance. Possible, मतलब जो उनके वो pre-game antics होते हैं. But I think in Carlsen's defense, वो सबके साथ करते हैं. मतलब नाकामुरा हो या कोई भी हो, उनको फर्क नहीं पड़ता.
मैग्नस की बात ही अलग है, like but I mean, just go it, yeah. Just one word is enough.
True. And Danish bhai पूछ रहे, is there a stream lag? Yes, guys, there is a lag, 1 minute का लगभग, because it's for fair play reasons. So the games and the stream, इनके cameras भी सब थोड़े से lag में. हमारा in stream lag नहीं हो रहा, बस पूरा
that is
stream
delay. That is delay. Delay is the right word, maybe to use.
Correct. Delay is the right word. Yes, I agree. And yes, Janvi, we hear you other games coming up very, very shortly. Let's quickly jump into Aryan Tari versus Vaishali then.
Yeah, Ash 2506 thinks कि उनको शायद B6 खेलना था, and she thinks maybe it's or he thinks maybe it's a mouse sleep, but no, guys, B5 is a possibility. And Karpo used to play a lot long back then in 90s and all. So this NF3 G3 against this B5 was very popular approach. And Aronyak, yes, I mean, he's playing against Magnus, but again, like he took some time, 50 seconds before playing that move, and he went confidently. Okay, he took a risky decision, but yeah, he's backing himself, so it's okay. Whatever happens, happens.
Yep, and I think our best wishes are with Aronyak, of course. And here we see Aryan playing Vaishali, and Aryan looks like he has the center. His pieces look a little bit well placed. He will play e4 very, very shortly. I'm not sure when, but at the right moment, his plan will be to play e4. And if you take knight takes c3, I will take recapture with the pawn, and so that to open my b file. But he doesn't go for that. Where he's taken on d5. शायद ये isolated pawn के साथ खेलना चाहते हैं आर्यन.
Yeah, and also the a2 was hanging, and he didn't want कि a pawn निकल जाए. तो कहीं ना कहीं उनको रिस्क नहीं चाहिए, बट एक प्लस इक्वल पोजीशन चाहिए जहाँ पे वो प्रेस कर सके पॉन. एक प्रोफेशनल अप्रोच बाय तारी.
Correct. And guys, even though Aryan Tari is from the same country as Magnus, that is Norway, but he is playing from Tunisia currently, क्योंकि वो वहां पे एक टूर्नामेंट खेल रहा है. तो जैसे नुबैर भाई ने बोला, शायद थोड़े थके हुए रहेंगे और ये अपने फेवर में जाएगा, बट टाइम विल टेल.
यार ये तो वक्त ही बताएगा. But this game, it's very important कि like we make a comeback and get the score settled.
Yeah, I think so. And it would be nice if you could just maybe add a round 2 or round 2.2 on the top left. So जहाँ पे वैशाली के कैमरा के ऊपर, because that's a nice reminder कि कौन सा गेम चल रहा है in this match. And we'll have 4 rounds today total, guys. So मतलब आपके पास अभी भी बहुत सारा चेस बाकी है. 12 results to be decided, and I feel नुबैर भाई इंडिया के पास काफी टाइम है कमबैक करने के लिए. So we don't need to play all out chess अभी से.
Yeah, I mean, yes, and of course, I mean, even the last round is very interesting pairing because Magnus Vidit खेलेंगे, तारी रौनक खेलेंगे, इन सबको इक्वल रेट अपोनेंट मिलेगा, तो उधर भी लाइक चांसेस होते हैं. So the format is really interesting and he keeps on giving you chances for both the teams, जो पीछे है और जो आगे है, दोनों को मौका मिलता है बराबर करके to prove themselves until the last round happens. So yeah, I mean, I think maybe we can just switch now. बाकी 2 गेम भी चालू है. And यहाँ पे I think they're gonna think it's very typical and technical position. एक isolated pawn है जिस पे डबल किया जाएगा rook d3 rook d1 करके.
True, and I think black would love to bring her king to e6. मतलब king से एक सपोर्ट करेंगे pawn को, तो रुक वहां पे हिल सकता है.
जी. डिफेंड हो सकती है पोजीशन क्योंकि एक्टिविटी तो है, ब्लैक के पास थोड़ी स्पेस भी है और f4 g3 इतना अच्छा नहीं लग रहा. But if white gets that f5 g4, then things could become difficult. Anyways, let's move on to the next photo.
Yeah, let us move on. Which game are we looking at? Vidit?
Yeah, Vidit would be nice.
Yeah, Vidit versus Preotu here.
Vidit, the white pieces here up on time 2 मिनट आगे है. D3 E4 एक अच्छा प्लान हो सकता है.
काफी I think similar ideas or setup has been taken by Magnus, Tari and Vidit. I feel मतलब वो English opening group B1 लाके ये वाला similarity दिख रहा है मुझे तीनों गेम में.
जी, लेकिन E4 में एक ड्रॉबैक भी है कि आप N6 and D4 दे देते हो. Will he go? Yeah, that's what ND2 NE4 भी एक प्लान था. And he's going for that. For example, आप NE4 खेलो, फिर Queen F3 खेलो, and again the queen is under this pin, always some discoveries. So he'll make him move his queen and get the bishop to B2, and then he's ready for the attack. So very good planning, good plan by Vidit here, going NE4, Queen F3, and bishop to B2. Yeah, looking confident as well on the camera.
Yep. I hope so too. And guys, Janvi Singh, my prediction is Vaishali versus Tari will be a draw, and I think that would be a good result for Team India. Plus, you want Raunak and VD both to score. So, जो 2.5 1.5 लास्ट गेम होता है वो शायद हम ट्राई करेंगे ये गेम में उल्टा हो जाए. I think with it looks comfortable ना कैमरा पे भी. So
yeah.
And I think this is something we were missing in the last match. So yeah, lovely to see both the players and their reactions and on camera. So बहुत अलग ही मजा आ रहा है.
And this is happening all because of Niranjan. So thanks to Niranjan who is doing all this work behind the scenes.
नीरी भाई ओपी हो जाए चैट में. Alright. नुबैर भाई प्रियोटू के पास सिर्फ 4.5 मिनट फिलहाल.
Yeah, I was just wondering कि वो मतलब ऐसे ही रहते हैं हमेशा कि मतलब पोजीशन ऐसी इसलिए ऐसे हो चुके हैं. Because last game में भी we saw him.
Maybe he is surprised that he won against Raunak, so now he doesn't really understand how to play.
Yeah, but okay, Queen 6 was a good move. Like Queen F3 but कोई threat नहीं है तो he's defending that. But I'm not sure Knight on A5 कितना अच्छा है. For example, you play Queen F3 and then you threat Bishop D2 and then suddenly you have threat, which is very unpleasant to meet.
Yep, that is true. Maybe he wants to play Knight B7. अभी वो कोई जगह बन गया है तो. So Knight B7, Knight D6 could be an interesting idea to, like to exchange my bad piece with your good piece.
Yes. So will we start with Bishop D2 or first Queen F3? That is the now. If first Queen F3, then F5 is there. So maybe he will start with Bishop D2 or Bishop B2 is also possible.
भाई Bishop D2 को Knight into C4 blunder कर दोगे आप. Free pawn.
And the Queen C4 is not working.
No.
Knight C4. I thought Queen F3.
No. If you play Bishop D2, I'm saying.
Yeah, Bishop D2, Knight C4. I was wondering Queen F3. And there is a Knight E5.
Knight E5. Yeah, I attack your queen again.
Yeah. So Bishop B2 is the only then logical. But still Knight C4, right?
Yeah, Queen F3 first move. You have to play that. No,
but Queen F3, F5 में क्या problem? F5 में क्या करोगे?
Actually, I feel that's why VD is also thinking, guys.
Yeah, like Queen 6 was like very tricky and interesting move at the same time.
Cunning बोल सकते हैं.
It prevents a lot.
Yeah. True. नुबैर भाई क्या खेले? नाइट हटा दे क्या वहां से? नाइट G3 या C3 की तरफ.
I was about to say कि क्या Knight G3, yeah, good move because NH5 Queen G4 is now a good plan. Of course with Bishop B2.
Correct, and I feel VD will not like the trades वगैरह क्योंकि it's firstly board 1 versus 3 and he has Preotu under some time pressure. तो जितना ज्यादा लंबा गेम चलेगा उतना Preotu ब्लंडर करने के चांसेस बढ़ जाएंगे ब्लैक के लिए.
और बता दूं लास्ट वीक में Preotu ने 2 पॉइंट किए थे, उसमें एक विन और 2 ड्रॉ थे और केवल एक लॉस था उनका. तो वैसे तो उनके टीम के लिए 50% स्कोर कर रहे हैं, लेकिन अगर यहाँ पे भी उनसे स्कोर कर देते हैं तो एक अच्छा रहेगा हमारी टीम के लिए और एक अच्छी पोजीशन भी मिल गई. बट क्या उन्होंने वापस क्या खेला? NE4 खेला है वापस या नहीं? Okay, sorry, I was watching a delayed one.
No.
So Knight G3 and it's Proto's move, yeah?
Very nice idea, Nubair bhai, because अपना मूव हो गया एंड उस पे प्रेशर डालो. बॉल पुट द बॉल इन ब्लैक्स कोर्ट. Exactly. भाई तू ब्लैक बता.
Right.
And I feel like ये अच्छा और एक interesting idea होगा ना, h4 h5 h6 alpha 0 type idea if you want to just
हो सकता है Pluto just being solid to
bishop
b7
b2 lovely. Now he's playing knight h5 and some pressure on
g4.
that king side.
Yeah,
अगर मैं बिशप f8 खेलोगे तो क्या मैं knight f6 चेक दे सकता हूँ?
बिल्कुल दे सकते हो भाई.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. How many of
Bishop
you think
f8.
ऐसा गेम हो सकता है?
Guys, this is beautiful. If you can show that, yeah, knight f6 check, you have to take the knight, नहीं तो आपका रुक मर जाएगा.
Exchange.
हाँ,
And then the
decent.
queen
Now queen
g4,
check,
bishop
bishop
g7,
now bishop f6,
gg.
and you say, भाई तू जो उखाड़ना है उखाड़ ले. Next move is queen takes g7 checkmate.
Yeah.
Beautiful like that. And if it happens, guys, तो हम देंगे एक डायमंड मेंबरशिप, क्योंकि ये बहुत रेयर है कि जीएम ऑफ प्रियो 2 का स्टैंडर्ड और लेवल मिस करेगा. बट यू नेवर नो.
But g6 he played, okay?
G6,
Because
yeah.
कोई option था ही नहीं, pawn मर रहा था, and there was just no other option because if f6 then queen g4 was there.
Still knight f6 no better. I really like it. मतलब bishop f6, bishop f6. Now we have created those holes on the dark squares that we
जी.
really wanted.
And f6 मार के bishop a1 queen b2 करके पूरा एकदम स्नाइपर घुस जाएगा अंदर.
Beautiful. I think I really like White's position. Yes, he has gone for that, guys. So
And now where
looks like
put his rook like e8, e8, e8. Okay, e5 he wants. Makes sense. So क्या हम f4 करेंगे यहाँ पर?
I'm not sure if I think is the board refreshed or live, because clock times be also look frozen.
Yeah,
Now we are
it is
back.
now. It is
And
now.
now we are back. Now we are back.
Yeah, he played
F4
f4.
Numer, he has gone for your ID.
Yeah.
अभी ना the plan is कभी भी e5 खेलोगे तो मैं pawn से मार सकता हूँ, and nobody can touch that bishop on f6. Bishop on f6 is like Singham. कोई touch
And
नहीं
look at
कर
that
सकता.
knight on the corner.
यार knight आ रहा है. ओ भाई, बार has jumped. Numer, क्यों, क्या हो गया?
First of all, I don't see a defense for bishop a1 queen b2. First of all, maybe there is something even more stronger.
Probably. हाँ, yeah, I think I like this idea. मेरी भाई जो दिखा रहा है, queen f2, queen h4, queen h6, queen h7, g7 mate. क्या
Yeah.
problem? Slow and steady.
We'll force him to play queen d6 and then knight cannot improve that easily. But okay, and f5 आ रहा है, right?
हाँ, but g4?
I don't think Vidit will go g4. Or will he?
हाँ, Vidit is too principled a player to push his
Will he
g4.
repeat
But
every
opponent
game?
down
Will he
to
go g4?
2.5 minute भाई, कुछ भी हो सकता है ये मैच में.
I think if he thinks for 3 minutes, he'll go g4.
Yeah, Apurv Telang, don't worry भाई, VD will play Magnus at 10:30. थोड़ा सबर हो, 10:30 के आसपास खेलेंगे.
Last match होगी वो आज की, round 4.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Canada won one more game.
What?
And which board is that?
Yes, Magnus. Magnus has beaten Aronyak, guys. Magnus has beaten Aronyak, so kinda expected. But let's focus our love and support for VD's game. We also have the cams. And looks
दोस्तों 100
like
likes कर दो, 100 likes पहुंचा दो जल्दी से.
yes, we are at 80, so very soon. And thanks to Frosty in chat, जो rules समझा रहा है, and we had shown the rules earlier. So, but just overall, every team member will play every team member of the opponent's team, guys. In short.
Yeah.
Rook e8 नुबैर भाई, क्या h4 h5 वो वाला प्लान ट्राई करना है?
I'm also thinking कि क्या सही प्लान हो सकता है, क्योंकि h4 h5 is a good plan अगर आप ये सब ना करो, like e4 f4. अगर आपने e4 f4 किया है तो फिर आप सभी पॉइंट तो इतनी आगे बढ़ाएंगे, that is I'm pretty sure. लेकिन
we
अभी बिशप को कहाँ
discussed,
रखोगे? That is also a good question. c3 b2 या a1 तो नहीं जाएंगे अभी, b2 खेलेंगे. c3 f6 by Pluto.
just had a quick look at the other games also. Vaishali is slightly minus in an endgame against Tari, but Jennifer Yu also has a slight minus against Raunak bhai. So things looking decent for Team India, not too great and not too bad, to be honest.
Let's see. Okay. E5. This is a good move, I think.
Yeah, you cannot touch the F pawn because queen
But the D8 is hanging.
सीधा right D8 का रुख खा सकते.
Right timing हुआ है. G4 by VD, preventing
Finally,
knight F4.
फोड़ना है अभी उसको वो king side.
The bar doesn't like it. I think queen F3 is coming.
Wow, Nubair भाई.
G5, wow.
Wow, भाई ये कुछ अलग ही लेवल का चेस चल रहा है.
ये प्लूटो मेरे को प्लेली समझ नहीं आया.
Yeah, guys, yes.
Suddenly he's attacking.
Already won.
This is very unpleasant to meet, yaar.
Yeah, and some checkmating ideas, queen f3, queen h3 करके rook f1 is a mate threat.
भाई साहब.
Yes, Vaishali is lost against Aryan Tari, so Canada will get a 3-point lead. भाई मैं तो न्यूज़ अपडेट कर रहा हूँ.
लग रहा है तुम किस साइड से हो.
Really hope भाई कोई तो जीते. रौनक भाई, रौनक पे ये उम्मीद है अभी तो. Raunak will guarantee win, I feel. I'm not worried about Raunak. I'm worried about VD. Because it's important to play, भाई, क्योंकि अगर VD and Raunak जीते तो भी 2-2 होगा.
Yeah, already like they are like, how many points they have? Like 3.5, 4.5 they have already. My gosh.
Yeah. And Froze Hemit, thanks for subscribing, bhai. Guys, if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe.
काम करते हैं, थोड़ी सी good vibes लेके आते हैं. Let's show Raunak's game. ठीक है?
Yeah. I like
He's down to 30 seconds there.
Yes, we will have Raunak versus Jennifer Yu. Jennifer, as Nubair pointed out, जीती ही नहीं अभी तक प्रो चेस लीग में ये एडिशन में. तो बढ़िया कॉन्फिडेंस रौनक भाई के लिए.
ओके, देखते हैं अभी.
रौनक भी यार, कम ऑन.
बस जल्दबाजी ना कर दे रौनक, बस ये इसका डर है मुझे. 4 मिनट है, थोड़ा टाइम ले ले. विनिंग है, यस. अच्छी, मतलब विनिंग नहीं, अच्छी पोजीशन लग रही है, यस, बट जल्दबाजी ना कर. विजित भाई नहीं करती उधर.
आई थिंक जस्ट रुक लेके आओ जी फाइल में, राजा के सामने पूरे ओपन फाइल में आप आराम से.
रुक जी5 इज अ गुड आइडिया, यस इंडीड.
फिर ये c5 का पॉन अटैक है आपके पास, काफी एक्टिव हो जाएगा आपका रुक.
जो फिलहाल बीच में तो आ रहा है रुक जीवन पे, वो ये छोटी-छोटी दिक्कतें प्रॉब्लम कर रही है.
ठीक है ना, क्वीन से बचा लिया मैंने b2 का पॉन. धीरे-धीरे स्लो एंड स्टडी प्रोग्रेस. आई फील रौनक इज आल्सो थिंकिंग अबाउट दैट. एंड बढ़िया कैमरा भी दिख गया और रौनक लुक्स कॉन्फिडेंट नुबैर भाई. मतलब मजा आ रहा है उसको ये पोजीशन.
या रुक जीवन तो खेलना चाहिए. आई डोंट थिंक एनी अदर मूव ऑफ like
as a quick update, we will stick to this game, but quick update from the sides is Vaishali has lost, as you can see score में नीचे. Canada has a 3-point lead, but VD ने draw offer किया and his opponent has rejected the draw offer.
साहब, ये प्लूटो क्या आइटम है भाई ये.
सच्ची यार, but let's hope that
we had a discussion this ultimately, like, because like he's decent. Last week he defended Avendor Liang as well. So
all right, yes, Raunak getting his pieces in now. Rook g5 खेलो.
Queen h5, did she blunder? Queen h5 आ रहा है?
हाँ, खेल सकते हो, why not? But Queen h5 Rook b6 को कैसे बचाओगे?
Yeah,
you
again,
cannot get your queen back now because Queen h4 is hanging.
Yeah, and if Rook g2 again, the Rook b2 comes. So yeah, some tricks. But looking at how she blundered.
Like she, yeah. She did that face palm. Yes. Now the bar likes it.
I'm not sure why. Because Rook d2, Rook b2, I don't see, like, if it goes to Rook n, it's a draw.
Yeah, Rook g2, Rook b2.
Is it lost?
What?
No.
Yes, he did. Bhai, look, just if you can quickly go to that game, with its game. भाई जो मैंने मेट बोला वही मेट हुआ.
भाई राकेश मेरे को दे दो डायमंड मेंबरशिप.
अरे भाई वो विदित गुजराती यार, ही इज सो स्ट्रांग. Oh my God. Vidit, and if you remember, Vidit was checkmated and won in this way only, Queen F1 against
Yeah,
Lazaro
याद है याद है याद है.
Bruzon. भाई यार.
Okay, let's move to Raunak's board. Okay, guys, come
हाँ,
on.
let's,
We have
भाई,
okay.
come on, 3-1 तो होना ही चाहिए. Please. भाई गेम
मैच तो आ गया,
चेंज है
बोर्ड
ना,
भी
ये
आ
वाला
जाएगा
बोर्ड
दोस्तों
नहीं
बहुत
है.
जल्द. हाँ, आ
रौनक
जाएगा.
डाउन टू, अच्छा नहीं, हाँ मेरे को लगा रौनक के पास 20 सेकंड कैसे आ गए. ओके, रौनक इज कंप्लीटली विनिंग गाइस.
भाग के मत
रौनक
जाओ.
इज कंप्लीटली विनिंग.
ओके ठीक है. वो D3 मर रहा है, कैसे बचाओगे? बचाना ही नहीं है. वाह.
उसके पास 3 सेकंड है, 3-4 सेकंड में क्या क्या ही खेल लेगी.
Wait a sec. He's going.
हाँ हाँ, 2 सेकंड.
Hey, Raunak Zindagi, he allowed HG6. Come on. She allowed HG6. And she
रौनक
won.
साधवानी ओपी,
Yeah,
बहुत ही बढ़िया. ही हैज स्कोर्ड. भाई एक्चुअली ना नाक बचा ले रौनक ने.
भाई हम मैच में नहीं रहते, मतलब जीते नहीं तो हम लोग. And now we need a crazy comeback. Like we are down by
3 points. Guys,
अभी.
क्या हो रहा है? Indian Yogis have lost this game 3-1. Currently, Canada is leading 5.5 to 2.5. But क्या इंडिया की टीम कमबैक कर सकती है इसके बाद?
Yeah, I mean Raunak has to beat Magnus. That's the only way.
Yeah, that is true. Hello to Shailesh Dravid, FIDE Master, Shailesh Dravid in the chat. And yes, chat, आपका दुख और दर्द समझ सकते हैं मैं और नुबैर भाई, बट हमको ही तो पॉजिटिव वाइब्स फैलाने हैं एंड हमको ही तो सपोर्ट करना है. एंड आई फील स्टिल नुबैर भाई, देखो 3 पॉइंट करने हैं और नॉर्वे की टीम. So because guys, winning score is or dream score is 8.5. So Canada is on 5.5. So they need 3 points, whereas India need 6 points. So let us hope. And I honestly feel this is the way to do it. That how Nubair bhai explained कि रौनक को मैग्नस कार्लसन को हराना ही पड़ेगा. So definitely
They're at
possibility.
5.5, right? They're at 5.5.
हाँ.
So okay. Next round pairings. Okay, देखते हैं क्या कर सकते हैं.
Very crucial round coming up, guys.
Yeah. क्या आप तो थोड़ा चैट से बात कर लीजिए, मैं थोड़ा देख रहा हूँ कि कुछ कर सकते हैं.
Yeah. Chat, yes. Mrinal bhai, hello. Arre, Mrinal bhai, welcome. Comeback incoming बोल रहे हैं. We hope so too, guys. We hope so too because it would be great. Especially, making a comeback by beating the world champion, मतलब क्या ही epic comeback होगा. अब से only positive predictions किया करो. Yes, Janvi, we hope so too. And let's see. And I think we will have another very special guest, Nubair bhai, joining us very soon. So, do we need to take a quick break, Niri bhai? Okay, sounds good. So, chat, we'll not go into a break, but just quickly get another very special guest. And yes, let us know in the comments if you can predict the special guest. Or Apurva Tela, is this the final semi-finals or what is it? This is week 2, bhai. Second week out of 5. So after 5 weeks, we'll have the quarterfinals. So this is just week 2. So 3 more weeks to go actually. Dhruv Bhatt in Spain. Okay, I didn't understand. Yeah, probably because there is a slight delay of the stream for fair play reasons.
All right, guys. So anytime Ramesh sir will be joining us, but okay, we are at the midway and things are not currently in our favor. Like we are 3 points down. They are leading the match 2.5 to 5.5. But if we win this match 3-1 or something like that, we hope कि हम थोड़ा और matches जीते. But even if we win 3-1, we can still get this or win this match. And the good news is now Raunak and Vidit both will be having white pieces.
Yeah, this is,
So
I
Vidit
think,
will
a
be playing
very
Tari with
important
white.
round.
Yeah, very crucial round.
Awesome. And guys, yes, just to inform you, this is week 2 out of 5 weeks. So it's not a knockout tournament. So don't worry. गलती से अगर कुछ हो भी गया तो भी
ये
इंडिया
कुछ नहीं बोल
will.
रहे आप कुछ नहीं बोल रहे भाई
हाँ
आप
हाँ
चुप चुप
नहीं
बोल रहे
मतलब मैं सिर्फ बोल रहा हूँ नॉकआउट फॉर्मेट नहीं है. So
हाँ
don't worry. We will see India Yogis in the quarterfinals very very soon. सिर्फ अभी होप करना है कि ये वाला गेम Vidit and Ronak win with the white pieces against their top players.
या और इस बार सबसे पहले रौनक का गेम शुरू होगा सो वील स्टार्ट विद रौनक्स गेम एंड देन वील गो टू विदित्स गेम.
Apurva and Dhruv are saying, no, Apurva and Unk are thinking it's Tikku Bhai, but no, Dhruv is right. Coach Ramesh, as we said earlier, so Grandmaster Abi Ramesh will be joining us very, very shortly. So it's going to be super fun. And Nuber, maybe this is the lucky piece of the puzzle we were missing.
Yeah, I'm just asking Ramesh sir to join.
And guys, yes, as you can see, total price pool for the PCL is $150,000. I would say roughly around 1,25,000, 1,30,000, 1 crore 30 lakh rupees. So definitely a big price pool right here.
Yeah, it's the highest till date in any online league.
Yeah, sounds
Also our highest of the coaches league.
Definitely a lot to play for. That's why we also have players like Vidit and White Champion Magnus Carlsen playing here. Nubar bhai, any update on ki games kabhi chalu honge? The time.
Yeah, games are like okay after like midway there's a 6-1 minute break and after जब जैसे कि लास्ट गेम खत्म होता है उसके बाद ठीक 6 या 7 मिनट बाद अगला गेम शुरू होता है. So I think 2
Okay,
minutes
so in
max.
the next 2-3 minutes we should see some games.
Yeah, or we can take a small break and get the serve, whatever works. All right, that's great. Okay.
So yeah, guys, PCL format. Nuber bhai, if you want to take us through this.
Yeah, sure. So basically, the simpler was the format is like if you win 3 matches and you go to the next division, that is the playoffs or the quarterfinals. And overall और सिंपल से कर दूं तो आपको एंटायर प्रोसेस लिए जीतने के लिए 6 मैच जीतने हैं 3 ग्रुप स्टेज में फिर क्वार्टर फाइनल सेमीज एंड द फाइनल्स and how the team gets out of the league is simple. You lose 3 games. So for example there's a week 1 we won the week 1, there's a week 2 जो जीतेगी वो will playing the winner of week 2 as well. जो 2 गेम जीते जो हारेंगे वो हारने वाले से खेलेंगे and this is how the moment they win 3 matches they qualify for the playoffs. And yes, the prize fund is $150,000 and with the first prize going 25,000 USD.
Yeah, that's awesome. We will have Grandmaster Avi Ramesh joining us very shortly. But we have Sahil Tikku in the chat. Namaste, Sahil bhai. Nice to see your support to the Indian Yogis. He's also the manager for the team MGD1, I think. So that's nice to see him supporting the other Indian team. And I have a nice question whereby Apurva is asking who's the sponsor of the India Yogis? Because even I'm not aware.
Sir is coming and let him reveal all the details. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's a great question, Apurva, actually. So yes, we will have Ramesh very, very soon. And guys, why are we saying 8.5? It can also be 8 all probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Welcome, Ramesh sir, to the stream.
Hello,
And
Rakesh.
India will be slightly trailing right now, but I think it's your support and guidance that we need the most right now.
Yeah, hello, Rakesh and everyone. Nice to be here. Yes, we are trailing. Both the matches we have lost. Not the kind of start we wanted to have, but that's life in sports. We have to deal with it and make the best use of the remaining 2 matches we have in our hand.
Yeah, that is true. And especially, guys, Ramesh sir is in Germany right now with Prague at the WR Masters. But really appreciate you taking out the time and coming to this stream. And what are your thoughts? Did you have a chance to look at the two matches?
Yeah, I was watching all the games live. So I think Vaishali in the first game against Magnus started very ambitiously, very well. She got a dream position with the white pieces. He played the d4 pawn sacrifice and
Yeah,
got a good position, but somehow like could not continue properly, and gradually it went downhill. And the second game, she got into trouble quite early. The end game was very difficult with the d5 pawn, and yeah, full credit to Aryan for playing a nice game. And with regard to Vidit, okay, he won the first game, and in the second game, it looked like he's cruising with an extra pawn, but played this move g4. I think that was,
And the G5 was
yeah,
just
yeah, it turned the tables completely, weakened the king position, and also like he blundered with rook g2, allowing this queen of three. Yeah, that's a sad loss. Raunak, okay, and the first round he lost, and second round he won. So, and he's going to play with Magnus with the black pieces. So, ideally, like if we can get a 3-1 win in this match, or 3.5, if we can push it, that will be good, I believe. But the second, third, and fourth board, we need to score heavily.
yes, exactly. And the games are going to start 10:17 Indian time. So anytime the
Yeah,
games will be starting, first there will be Raunak versus Magnus. We'll be going into those games first.
yeah.
and
And
Ronak will
special thanks
quite.
to Nubarbai, Rona, and Rakesh, and also Dirajan for making this team happen. And I know, like behind the scenes, Nubar is doing a great job, um, doing all the liaison work between the players, and chess.com is managing the team very well, getting all the players is put in great efforts. We hope we'll do justice to all his efforts.
Thank you, sir. Hope we win this match. And looking forward to it. Let's see.
Yeah, some exciting games at least, for sure.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, hope so. And guys, we have kickoff. I see Ronak's game has started, and he played E4 against Magnus Carlsen. And as usual, Magnus maybe not there or just he's having a break, but 20 seconds in, he's not made a move. So me that gives me a question. That gives me some time to ask Ramesh sir a question on that. What advice would you give your team at this stage to make a comeback?
No, generally, like what I believe is like in between the games, it's better not to get too many advices into our head, because sometimes it can mess things up also. But if things are taking a very bad turn, then probably some advices would help. Um, it also depends on the players involved. Like in the case of Vidit, he's a professional player. He has played many uh, games against the strong players, so it's not a new situation for him. Like he wouldn't need any special advice in the few minutes between the games. And with regard to Vaishali, yes, she has lost both the games, and there is a possibility that she can get really worked up about her form. So she would need some hand holding at this point, I would guess so. And with Ronak, I just had a chat, and he seems to be fine. Yeah, Aronyak, I don't have his. I'm not able to reach out to him, and I'm just hoping he will manage the time better. In the game against the Magnus, he fell very short of time, so that kind of advantage it's better not to give to the opponent.
And we have Taimano Sicilian on Ronak's board.
Yeah, I think 1 minute gambit by Magnus because he was just chilling right there. And I hope Ramesh you can see the screen as well.
Yeah,
With the
yes, I'm watching
On the
the
link here.
yes.
awesome. And yes, nice setup, and it's nice to have these staggered game releases, so we can focus on this game for now. And of course, Magnus Carlsen looking comfortable in his back. He's back home apparently after his Canada stint, and he's played this time on now Sicilian, and Ronan looks comfortable. Nuvair by Ramesh.
Yeah. Um, it depends on the kind of position he gets. The good thing is like Raunak has got white in this game, and even a draw here, and if he can score heavily on the other three boards, that will give us a very good chance we'll be back in the match. So a big win in this match is important, and we have to contain Magnus somehow.
Yeah, and I think like we at least need 1 point from Raunak and Vaishali combined to be in the match.
Yeah.
So let's say if Raunak draws, then Vaishali also needs to hold at least there, or if someone loses, then the other one needs to win. So that's the case. And I think with what is against Aryan, okay, we are looking forward that we will win. And okay, Aronyak has got black against Jennifer. But I think, yeah, I mean,
But that's a good color to have, I believe. Like there, if we can score with black, then it gives the other two whites better chance.
Yes.
So
that is true, and I don't know what's happening, but Ronak has kind of lost his time advantage here. Maybe it's the pressure of playing Magnus, probably.
It's okay. It's not like they have taken like only 1 minute so far, 1 minute each. So it's not a big difference as such. And Ronak in general is good in shorter time controls. So I'm hoping like in the last minute of the game, he will not drop his game quality. In fact, I've seen him many times to raise his quality, like concentration extremely well in the last 1 minute of the game. So if he can get a playable position, fighting position till the last minute, then there is a possibility it can turn in our favor also. Let's see.
All right. Castle by Magnus would be one probably.
So all 4 games have started, guys, by the way. So let's maybe stick with Magnus for now, and we can go into Vidit's game once they have made about 10-15 moves. So
yeah. Overall, a safe opening choice by Raunak here.
Yeah, I think I love this choice because just rook comes to the d file. You put pressure on the d6 pawn, and black doesn't have his dark squared bishop that normally protects the pawn there.
Yes.
Yeah, so Magnus has played slightly provocative in this game. That's good for us as well. We need a fighting position.
Yep.
E4, not really sure about this because knight e5, knight c4, I don't know how he's going to react against that.
He just wanted to stop b5.
E5 by Magnus.
Wow. Yeah, he's just too provocative in this game, I think.
I haven't seen the move e5 yet in my screen. At which point?
A4,
After
e5.
A4, he played e5.
Okay. But that is quite standard. Like it's following Capablanca principle. When one color bishop is exchanged, you try to keep your pawns on that color. So the black color bishop is exchanged. So he wants to keep his pawns on dark squares. And with the light color bishop, he's not worried about the d5 weakness. So now the critical question is, can we play knight d5, knight d5, e d5? If knight b4, maybe rook c1 or something.
Yeah, works, I think.
Yeah, I cannot take on c2. Idea, I want to push c3.
Yeah, that would be a
position
to have at least majority on the queen side.
But knight d5 is quite committal in the sense like after knight d5, e d5, if he goes knight e7, he's planning to push f5, f4. But the good
Yeah.
thing is like when he plays f5, we can play f4 to meet e4 with knight d4, knight e6 ideas. And in this opening, it all depends on whether we will be able to push a5. White needs to get a5 in place.
Can
And
he
then,
replay directly
so maybe we
a5?
should start with the a5 here. Let him play bishop e6, and then we can go knight d5.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice plan. Just locking up these two pawns on the queen side for black.
Yeah, so the point is like we play a5, bishop e6, knight d5, bishop d5, e d5, knight b4,
I didn't
attacking
like this.
d5 and c2, and then queen d2. The knight on b4 under attack, d5 pawn protected. If knight c2, rook c1 pin.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
now
but
I
sir,
think
he has gone for h3, bishop e6, knight d2, knight d4. Like this is very
little
passive.
passive, I would say, where like by
Yeah, so we should anticipate that he's going to play bishop e6 and take on b3 and play knight d4. This d4 square is the key. So from
yeah.
that sense, we should be getting ready to play knight d5.
Very
I
true.
think
And it
somewhere
looks
it's
like
the Magnus pressure, which
Magnus
is
slowly getting the upper hand in this position, but definitely plenty of time for Raunak to make a comeback. We can quickly have a look at Vidit's game. That looks
Mhm.
another juicy opportunity for the Yogis to make a comeback against Canada's number two, that is Aryan Tari here.
Mhm.
I believe like Vidit has worked with Tari extensively, like with the Tari and Anish Giri's team.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
um, it remains to be seen the personal equation. Like sometimes, like if you know someone very well, it is not easy to play against them. If you have worked with some player extensively, it's not so easy to play. But this can be said for both the players.
Yep, that
Yeah.
is
So
true.
this allowing knight d4 seems very dubious. He's just losing dark square control.
Very surprising. Like either a5 or knight d5 was the obvious thing.
Yeah. So maybe I'm just looking at b5 for
Tari here, right?
okay. Yeah. Okay.
But at least his
Played,
knights are bad. e7, g6 doesn't look good.
and also if you see like in general, like from the time management itself, we can see the confidence of the players. In general, Magnus rarely falls behind on time than his opponent. He not only puts pressure on the board, but he also keeps the pressure on the clock as well. And that's a very important lesson for youngsters to learn. And generally, I have seen like many youngsters, they happily fall behind in time and get themselves under difficult situations.
b5, ef5, directly going for some action.
Yeah, some trades definitely coming up here. And Vidit also looks more comfortable on camera, and Aryan looks a little bit more serious, I would say. But I think this is a game that we have to win, to keep chances alive for the
Yeah.
match.
Yes, I mean, must win situation now.
So just looking at the position, yeah, Aronyak looks fine. In all the boards, okay, the evaluation is not in favor of any player drastically. But in Magnus' game, okay, so maybe he's looking for an exchange sacrifice, huh? So Raunak game, he has just taken FE5, right?
No, a
Okay.
few moves have happened after that. Maybe we'll switch to Raunak's game very soon. But a quick evaluation of with this chances, Ramesh sir, if you could tell us, some percentage chances of us winning or with winning this match.
One, he's like almost 2.5 minutes ahead on the clock. That's a good sign. And
Okay.
if we can keep the pressure on the clock for another 2 more minutes and keep pressure on the position, because the position objectively is not very great for either players. Now, one thing we need to do is like probably white should get a3 in place and get rook e1, not d1, because black is going to play d5 sooner or later. So when we move the rook to e1, we should not allow b4 rook into a2 ideas. So it makes sense to just play a3 rook a e1 and get knight e4 knight g5. So
Yeah,
we
or
can
maybe
also try to
directly.
do that knight e4 knight g5 directly.
Yeah, because no
And
d5 before.
yeah, so knight e4 knight g5 ideas, there is pressure on the king side. So and also when knight g5 comes, knight e6 knight f7 fork ideas are also there. So practically it is easier to play for white, but we have to, if we are to get that knight g5, we need to get knight e4 soon, I think,
Now only.
before he
It's
plays
now.
d5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or else
And
we have to take a different approach. Come rook a e1, and if he plays d5, move the knight. Like because he plays d5, the e5 square could be weak. So you try to get the knight to e5, maybe like knight d1, knight f2, knight g4, something like that. But that is very long way ahead.
Wait.
and
th-
before
We
we
have one
jump into
result.
the next game, Magnus has already won because Raunak resigned sadly. So
Ah,
yeah, Canada up to 6.5, and now it's go time for the Yogis. We really need to win.
yeah.
And yes, people in chat rooting for Vidit. We have International Master Sarvanan who says, looks like Ronak is lost already. And yes, you are right, sir. But we have three other games going on. And guys, come on, can the Yogis do it? We need to win 3-1. So at least 6.5,
Yeah.
5.5. We have some chances going to the last round.
Yeah. So he has played. Okay. So knight e4, d5. I believe for knight g5, he has queen f6 in mind. And if rook e6, rook e8. And the b2 pawn also, we may have to waste a tempo. Yeah. So the position is in balance.
Yeah. And I think, yeah, both Jennifer and Aronyak having the same amount of time. But as we were discussing earlier, Jennifer hasn't been able to win a single game in the Pro Chess League so far. So maybe we definitely hope Aronyak keeps that stat going on for a few more games.
Yeah. So knight c5 is an interesting decision. The point is like if he goes queen f6, knight d7 on Vidit Aryan Tari game. So if he goes queen f6, we get knight d7. But
Just
here the thing is,
let's get that board. I mean, on the. Yeah, now we have.
Yes, sir, Ramesh.
yeah. So in case of knight g5, queen f6 was coming with pressure on b2 pawn and also stopping, controlling f7 and e6 quite nicely. So with knight c5, like one threat is knight e6. The other
Yeah.
is maybe just play b4. Okay, this is nice. He's not bothering to defend the b7 pawn. In case of b4, you have b6.
Yes.
So
I think
now black is
came
threatening to expand with b6, c5. So knight b3. Now if c5, we have queen into b5, c4, knight d4. So he's not able to play c5 immediately. So maybe like a move b4 is interesting in my view to get c5 and also fix the a2 pawn, not letting the rook a1 to move around.
Yeah, knight
So
on
maybe
b3. I'm not so sure. But it's just
think
good thing is it's still right on time, 2 minutes advantage, and that's important when
yeah,
you
the
when we
position
talk
is in
about chess.
balance, and
Yeah.
it's going to be a question of nerves, like who handles the nerves better.
Mhm.
This is the
All right, things are heating up, and I think looks like just with it, picked up his knight from c3 and put it on b3, whereas black got some time to get the queen to f6 and pawn to d5. But
Yeah.
this pawn structure really helps white, because white can put the knight on c5 and now threaten the b7 pawn, threaten go knight d7 and fork the queen and rook. So definitely, I think Vidit is the one who's pushing in this game.
Yeah, you have kind of a clear pawn majority 3 versus 2 on the king's side. Now, one thing is like the a2 pawn is backward, so we need the pawn on a3 soon to free the rook on a1, and then like if we can get a3 rook a e1, and then we can even consider going to endgame with queen d4, cd4.
Right now, how do you defend the b7 pawn? It's attacked, knight d7 is fork. I think knight e7 is a mistake, if not a blunder.
Ah, okay. In my screen, I'm not. Maybe there is a lag.
It's just one move. Actually, there is a link, sir, that you can maybe just open.
Yeah, just follow that link, so that would be easier. I'm sending also on WhatsApp personal message.
Yes, that would be great. Like then you will see the screen as we see it. And guys, good news, because Aryan Tari is down to 40 seconds. And
playing solid backfired for him somewhere.
Yeah, and another good news is Vaishali looks to be better against Preotu. So things are changing for us.
Yeah, we have to think positive and things will change.
Yeah, so I'm trying to access the link. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, just this link is perfect.
Okay. Yeah, so now queen f7 on knight e7. Yes, now we are threatening knight d7, knight e5. Yes, won the pawn.
Yeah, won the pawn, knight c5 back. And if queen a7, we have b4 at least.
Yeah.
So
clinical. Just put the pressure. I think Aryan Tari is feeling the heat right now.
Now probably we don't need the rook on f1. Rook fe1 will also be good enough. Rook f e1, rook e5. If we can
just
get
exchange pieces. It's possible.
And so with it, it looks very promising.
Rook e8 is a good move because it stops rook e1, I guess.
Or
it does not. It does not, because takes and
back right, queen f5.
Yeah. So rook e1 is possible actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think Vidit has just been winning these positions for the last 15 years. So definitely looks like.
Also, like we don't have much of an option because he's going to play rook e3 and double the rooks. So
rook e1 is.
We need to. Yeah.
Yeah, actually he'll come.
Looks comfortable. He has
3-minute
advantage now. So Vidit definitely in the driver's seat.
Yeah, he went. And now how to defend a2 pawn, or no need to defend?
Maybe a3? Or I don't know. Then queen
a7 is a problem.
Queen a7 is a problem.
Not easy, at least.
So he played g6, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, not sure, but can we go g4 again?
I wouldn't advise it.
Yeah, like you don't want to do that after losing the way in the previous game.
Where Vidit could have gone g4 in the last game also.
But at the right time. There, I didn't want g4. I wanted g4 like when in the beginning.
Yeah, I understand. Maybe g4 here. Okay, so a3 now queen s1.
He's supposed to give a pawn.
He's gone for a3, b4, guys.
Yeah, so now the question is, should he take
rook is not good.
Queen a3 or direct queen a3? Okay, he's rejecting the pawn.
Because queen a3, I think g4 was a problem because queen d4 and knight e6 come.
And queen d4, knight e6. Yeah.
Yep, and now
I think just rook e5 also works.
G4. Probably you have to go g4.
Or rook e5 if you play safe.
Yes, also looks very interesting. Yes.
Okay, I mean no g4 because now it's down to 2 minutes. Or he can also like it's. Okay, chat, will he go g4 or not? Let us know in chat quickly.
I don't think he will. It's just a too principled a player to play it.
Yeah, last time also you said the same thing. He went g4 and then what happened? Things
And coincidentally, like in today's game at the WR Masters in Germany, Prag had a completely winning position against Duda with the white pieces. And he should have gone, he played G4 and the game became a draw.
Oh,
So G4
So जब
seems
तक
to be
G4 नहीं
a
खेलेगा
bad
अभी मैच
omen
जीत रहे हैं.
today.
Okay, rook e1. Now there's no need to play G4 or something. Just rook e1 double and okay, just principle. Yeah.
yeah, I think this looks
What is thinking
amazing.
now? Come on, just play rook e1.
Guys, and I'm happy to share a good news that Vaishali is clearly better against Preotu. So that's good news for us. Aryan down to 7 seconds, guys. So things definitely changing
It needs to play right.
for Yogis. Aronyak is
Vidit.
also better. We can definitely expect three points in the next 2 to 3 minutes.
Mhm. Yeah. So
Why?
Aronyak and Vaishali, if they win, that will be
F e5
fantastic.
e6 is a good idea. Just push.
Yeah, with it down to 40 seconds, is I think is the board updated or no?
Yeah, it's down to 35 seconds. That's true.
Yeah, awesome.
Where is his camera button? Is he? Yeah, he's there. Yeah, he's there. Okay. E6, queen e7.
Queen
How
e2,
to
queen
improve.
e5. Or rook f1, rook f5. Or rook e5, rook into f5.
Because queen d2.
D2, queen f4 he wants.
Yeah.
Again, queen f4, queen d6 should be winning.
Yeah, queen f4, rook c3, queen d6.
It's not going for the cheapos with it. Knight d7, knight f6. Come on. VD.
But knight d7, knight e4?
Rook f1, I like
Just
rook
take
f1.
no rook e4, I feel. Okay, anyway,
now
let's take
take
the line game.
queen e5, yeah.
Just
Now knight d7 is coming, rook f5 is coming.
Again g4. g4, rook f7 looks winning.
10 seconds versus 5 seconds, guys.
He went for it. Queen g5 on the board. 9 seconds for VD. Will he play rook f4?
Come on with it. Rook f4, only move to win.
Please.
h3, no.
H3. There's a queen 3 coming in.
He blunders with
H5.
h5. 2 seconds.
Now knight d7. Yes, knight f6. Knight f6 coming in. Knight f6 coming in. Knight f6.
Yes. I think he's got it.
Yes.
Knight f7.
Knight
with the queen.
f7.
Knight f7. Yes. Okay, now for sure he's going to win this.
With it, OP, guys. With it, OP in chat.
Okay,
India
super.
Yogis with the comeback. 1 point in. Let's keep moving. We can come back to the games later on. So, guys, let's keep moving. Can we check Vaishali's game quickly?
Yeah, she's having less than a minute on the clock. A good position.
Yeah, two
Definitely.
bishops.
The double bishop advantage is going to tell in this game.
But this Preotu, yeah, this guy I don't understand at all.
Yeah, he's just woke up and decided to play his best chess today.
G3.
Queen g5?
H5, H4 is also good.
Yeah,
He played
h5 is nice.
h5.
Yeah. Yes.
I think white needs to play H4. She goes bishop. He
Even
goes
opposite
bishop.
color bishops. You can just take and play h4.
Yeah, and those dark squares will be really difficult for Preotu to
Yeah.
defend.
And then you get bishop d4, bishop c5, sit on the diagonal.
Initially down to 10 seconds.
She has to take bishop d5. That's the only chance.
Yeah, she took.
Blacking will be very
She
safe.
has. She split h4 and now just
Yeah,
get the
G4.
battery. Bishop d4, nice.
Yeah. Now queen f6 should come. Yeah, it's a very unpleasant position. Yeah, he's finding a right way. He has to get queen king g2.
Mm-hmm.
And
Now things
Aronyak-
like how to make progress. So one possibility is trying for exchange. Obviously not queen f6. Yeah. So you should try get queen f4, bishop d6. Wow.
Queen B2.
Okay,
This looks
queen
good.
e2. Queen e2 has to be played.
Need to only move. And then just queen d4, something like this.
Yeah, just keep the pressure.
Yeah.
I think.
What's happening on Aronyak's board? He looks tensed. He's winning.
And love to keep bringing you good news. And there's one more that Aronyak, which was heading to a draw. Aronyak versus Jennifer, but he's pushing now.
He's a
in
pawn
rook
up.
end.
And it's going to be a rook end game.
So definitely good things on the card. We'll stick with Vaishali's game though. She's bringing a king now, which I really like. Nigel Shorts-esque style.
Also interesting
wow,
thing. Okay, she's just going all out. King e5.
Yeah, love it. F5, beautiful. Putting the pressure on Preotu.
Yeah.
Down to 7 seconds. King has to go back, probably. Yeah.
F6. Can you play Queen H5?
Queen D2. Queen D2 now. There is no Queen E2. Attack the A pawn.
Yes, he played it.
Played a Queen G5 check. Maybe E5, E4.
Yeah, just gain
That's
some time. No, E5 we should not rush.
She
Yeah,
did
just
it.
keep.
Yeah. Let the bishop go to a hanging square.
Oh,
Yes,
exactly.
it is. It is
that
now.
happened. E5. She's
E5.
won for. She's winning
G6
now.
check.
King G5 and she's winning because Queen
Yeah,
has
because
No
Queen
way
F3
to
kills
defend
E4.
F2. Wow.
You cannot defend
Queen
F2. You
F3,
cannot defend
E4.
F2. Yes. Let's do this. Queen F3, E4. GG.
E4.
Yeah, she will
E4. Let's
play.
go.
Queen's
She has to
trapped.
give the piece sack.
Vaishali is
And Queen
completely
check is
winning,
Queen
guys.
H4.
The
Queen G5,
comeback
Queen
is.
G5.
Yes, Queen
That's it.
G5. Queen.
That's it. That's
Queens
it.
will be
Wow.
traded. White will resign. Yogis with another win.
Ruk jao, bhai, ruk jao. It did happen.
Just
Come
leading
on.
4.
Yeah, now it's over, man.
I
10%.
just need to take.
And you will
Yeah,
just
just
No,
win.
we have to be
need to-
careful. Just
Yeah, that's what.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is professional.
Vaishali is just doing it
King
in a
G5.
very simple style.
Yeah, professional. Very
No, I
professional.
thought King
Yeah.
G5.
Great technique.
Yeah, even like this because King F5 is in time.
Now you have 6 King F4.
B4 there, but he's trying to be tricky, but
Nothing.
has gotten.
Yeah, Vaishali has got it.
I said good
Wow.
news. Aronyak has won already.
We did
3-1.
3-1. We did 3-1.
3-1. Wow. Aronyak
Wow.
also has won. Vaishali has won. And Vidit has won. Ramesh sir,
done,
we
boys,
were
well done.
missing you.
Yeah,
You
we
are
needed
the
our luck.
lucky charm for this team. And India Yogis have scripted an amazing comeback.
Yeah.
3-1 to the
Fantastic
Yogis.
comeback. Yeah.
And guys, you can see the score below us at the bottom. It is not an error. We have actually made an epic comeback. 6.5 to 5.5 and everything to play for in the last and final round.
Yeah. So we need 3-1 here in this match, right? To reach the
Yeah,
And
magical
also,
8.5
to
wins.
be honest, going into tie
or
breaks.
2.5 we go for the tie breaks.
Tie breaks also
Correct.
we won't win at all.
Yes.
Yeah, 2.5, 1.5 is also not bad because then we'll have the last round pairings being played again, but with a blitz format. But let's try for 8.5 now. I mean, this has definitely changed the momentum, I feel.
Yeah, for sure. With it taking the responsibility, winning against Tari, there with the
Yeah,
white
that
pieces.
was amazing. Yeah. I was leading from the front. That's amazing.
I think if the Yogis win 3-1, then I feel Ramesh sir, you'll have to join us for every stream then.
I would love to,
Now I think
definitely
we should
love to.
give him some chance, 2-3 minutes to discuss with players and give them the right message because that's I think more important. And maybe we can have a quick break here for 2 minutes if possible.
Yeah, sure. So chat, yes, we see your comments. We'll reply to the comments very, very soon after this quick short break and we'll come back for round 4 of India versus Canada. Welcome back, everyone. Quick short break before we start round 4 of Indian Yogis versus Canada Chessbrahs. An epic win, and yes, chat, are reading the comments. Janvi Singh, India comeback match. Ramesh sir is our lucky charm. I agree to that. Ramesh sir, what are your thoughts about this comment?
Okay. I
He's
want to
lucky.
give the credit to
He's
the
goes without
players.
saying.
The players have done their job well, so full credit to them. So if I'm bringing some little bit of a luck, it's an added bonus for sure, and hope it will carry to the final match as well. Now, if we can win this match 3-1 again, it will be a fantastic comeback.
We'll be giving diamond memberships here itself.
Yes, definitely. And our good friend Sarvanand sir in the chat is saying, never seen more patriotic commentators. And I think that is very true.
And by the way, guys, we will also witness, him joining us in the future matches. So it's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. Do we have a kickoff time, Nubair, about for the last game?
Let me just check. Yeah, there are some messages. And the kickoff time is 10:55, I guess.
Okay, so
The
just
first game, first Magnus game will start. Then Tari, just like board 1, 2, 3, 4, because it's round 4. So it's like Vidit, Raunak, Aronyak, and Jennifer in this order. So we can follow this order.
Awesome, sounds good. And yes, guys, Magnus versus Vidit, you saw it on our thumbnail. It is the most hyped match, and we would really think it would be amazing if Vidit actually goes out and wins it, because he'll be playing with the black pieces. But I think even if he holds fort there and we try to get the other points, the other 2.5 points on the 3 boards, even that looks like a good plan for the last game.
Definitely.
And the good news is the pressure is on. I mean, imagine the tremendous pressure having on their board 4. She has not contributed at all today. 0 points. Last week she scored only half point.
And she's half out of 7 basically. So
the best part is Vaishali just won a game, and she has to face Vaishali with black pieces.
Yeah.
So pressure is there somewhere. Proto has just lost a game, and he's playing against the guy who is won.
Yeah, and Vaishali has won against Preotu. So she will be budding with confidence now, and she's playing Jennifer Yu now on the last board.
Yeah, I think now Raunak with the white pieces, with the black pieces against Aryan, that is the 2 blacks will be very critical in the sense, if we make 2 draws there, that will be amazing, and then we try to score as much on the other 2 whites we have.
And I think also the pressure will be on Magnus and Aryan to win with white pieces, because they are pretty sure that someone will lose there on 3-4. That way, if you think. So I think currently the momentum is with us, though we are trailing by 1 point. Good news. And sometimes what matters is the momentum, in the speed chess.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And
if the players are believing in themselves, that's the best mindset to play in such crucial matches, rather than to play with self-doubts. It's very important in critical matches. We back ourselves as much as possible. And even if things are stacked against us, and if others don't have much faith in us, still as players, it's very important for them to back themselves fully. So that's the best mindset one can go in these crucial matches. You have to believe you will raise your level at the critical moment, even if things are not gone the way you expected in the previous games. Like what happened in the previous match, suddenly the first 2 matches went against us, and people could have simply thought the players could have thought maybe the momentum is not in our side, maybe things are not going to be in our favor. But then everything changed. We won by a huge margin. So it is very important to keep the self-belief till the end.
Yeah. And also it was 6.5 to 2.5, which was looking very, very, crazy score on the scorecard.
Exactly.
I mean, we never expected, we can lose also this way, the way we usually won. But now the games are going to start in a minute or less than a minute. So let's just move that if we could get the board for the games. So, okay, there's a small delay. The update is there's a small delay because Magnus is not online. So that's why there's a slight delay. That's the latest update I got from the Chesscom team.
Wow. Okay. So yeah, we are waiting for Magnus to show up basically. But
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, we can see him, I think, right? That is Magnus.
Maybe the camera got stuck.
Yeah, it looks like frozen.
Yes, 6.5 versus 5.5, guys. Whichever team reaches 8.5 points is through. In case it's 8 all, we'll have another fun blitz match, blitz playoff. So let's see what happens. We will have a final answer in the next 25-30 minutes approximately. And yes, it's round 4, guys. So everything to play for in this game.
Definitely.
We have lift off.
Yeah, we have kicked off. Yes, that's correct.
Yeah. Magnus again playing the time gambit. I don't know. He always looks like he doesn't use his first. Oh, B3!
B3 is on the board finally.
Wow.
Adiban will be the happiest.
Exactly. Adiban will be definitely having, and Vidit already is having a think here, because plenty of setups that you can take against this Nimzovich, Larsen, or Adiban attack. Now he goes
very
B5.
sure. I mean, yeah.
And earlier, when I was young, Sashi used to say the best way set up against B3 is to play B3, D5, BB2, Bishop G4. That's what he used to say, but it's kind of outdated already. Yeah, we have something like a reversed Queen's Indian, you can say. It's like Black has played a D4, C4. And yeah, something like
A6 by Vidit.
Yeah, preventing Bishop B4 pin, Knight C6, BB5 pin. Right. So he wants to get Knight C6, probably F6, E5.
Basically, they are just playing the reverse line.
Yeah. Now maybe D4.
Yeah, D4 and just transpose, but now you cannot play E5 because you got to temp it down.
And this is totally like a Queen's Indian reversed.
Yeah.
Where white is playing a move down. In the sense, black is playing D4 and is a move down. But that will only mean it will be the position is equal, not worse.
And guys, I was just doing a little bit of homework for this game, especially, and it looks like even the Magnus hasn't yet lost to Vidit. This would be a great day, firstly. But Vidit has drawn Magnus 7 times, and in classical, it's 2 games played, and both games have been drawn. So Magnus, like Vidit, definitely has that experience of playing Magnus, maybe which the other 3 players of our team lacked so far.
Yeah. For them, it was their first game against Magnus.
Yeah.
Even for Ron. So.
Even for Vaishali, probably, right?
Yeah. For all of them. Actually.
But she has played him in Simul before the 2013 match.
Right, where I think Arvind beat him.
Yeah.
Maybe you should have included it today. But okay.
Yes, just
next time, and the format allows us.
So Magnus has gone A3, B4, is losing a tempo. He played B6 and then is getting B3 and then B4. So I think objectively black should be very much fine.
I think his strategy is to just go into a slightly favorable endgame, and he can just put pressure and try to push.
Yeah, he will try to play C4, D4, go to an endgame.
Yeah, that's what he wants.
So the alternative was to go Bishop D6 and try for a king set attack, or after C4, D4, you don't trade the queens. Yeah, now just castle is very natural, but probably he is getting tempted with B5. Yeah, castle.
And he goes C4.
Yeah, now the thing is like we can even allow him to take on D5. If CD5, ED5, this isolated pawn structure is also quite good for black.
Maybe
you will get Bishop G4, Rook C8. Sorry?
Yeah, but let's say DC4, Knight C4, he goes and try to get Knight D6 in that case.
Yeah, I mean, we should not take dc4, I'm saying. We can just
Sorry.
let it.
Okay.
Okay, he
I
took
need
on
to.
c4, and I believe he'll take bishop c4.
I also hope the same.
Yeah, bishop c4 probably is coming up.
If knight c4, we can even go queen e7 idea. Rook d8. If knight d6, rook d8.
Yeah, works. Yeah.
And suddenly looks like some of those
Took knight
queens we
c4.
have been accepted
What's happening?
lines also.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, Magnus king is in the center. So going to an endgame makes sense more for white than black. So we don't have the king e7 option. We have already castled. So in that sense, he would want to go to the endgame. But the tricky thing is, like, with knight c4, then when the endgame happens, you won't have king e2 because the bishop is on f1. So you need some
Actually,
time
sir,
to
the
develop the
board has
bishop.
got stuck, and he has played knight c4 and b5, and d6, bishop
Yeah,
d7.
we
All
have
this
some
happened.
moves. We have some moves in.
And bishop d3, yeah.
But yes, queen e7 was a good idea, just playing rook d8 next and not allowing all this.
Mhm. Yeah, b5 looks a bit optimistic.
Yeah.
And guys, one good thing is Magnus is still low on time compared to Vidit, which probably he was not the case in the other games. So
Other games he was just
definitely,
chilling out, playing freely. Now this game he feels the pressure that he needs to win.
yeah, that is very true. Because it would be very sad for Magnus if he, has a great day but ends up losing. It's like playing for Norway at the Olympiad for him.
Yeah, that was like.
All right. I think
Okay.
maybe a few we can have a jump into the other games as well. A little.
Yeah, let's
maybe
go to that next board. Raunak
I
opted for very.
love Vaishali's position, by the way. But yeah, we can just follow the order probably. We'll go to Raunak's game for the ease. Yeah, so guys, I think, yeah, this is already Aryan Tari versus Raunak, and 4 knights scotch. Raunak looks very well prepared in this line.
Mm-hmm.
Time wise, also, yes, played very quickly.
Yeah, playing fast and confidently. That this is what we wanted.
We saw what happens when Aryan gets under time pressure in the last game against Vidit, so that would be nice to see again.
And I think it's going to be a game. It's not going to be something like which will end up ending quickly. So it's going to be a fight.
So the white queen looks really odd, but okay, he wants to advance the king side pawns, g4, f4.
That is what we want,
but
right?
he doesn't have the time. Yeah. So now the threat is g4. So we got to be a little careful. So I'm curious about queen h4.
Yeah, queen h4 and c5 even I was thinking. Just get the bishop and get queen h4 next. Then it's always better for you if g4 does not work.
No, but things like I can still play g4. If knight c5, I can play g4.
Let's say nd3 and queen h4.
nd3, cd3. Queen h4, king g2, let's say.
And bishop g4, fg4, queen g4. And
yeah.
Maybe at least a draw.
Yes, yes.
If there's a result of bishop c5 there, and sometime check.
Yeah, but the real question is, does Raunak take the draw if that position arises?
I mean, it should be his call, right? I mean, to take draw or continue.
He might
but
actually.
To play g4, like Tari needs a lot of guts, yeah.
Yeah, it's still, even, a tie break would be decent, because from 6.5 to 2.5 down, that's not a bad result to get a tie break either.
And
then, he will push against Tari in the Blitz playoff with white. That is what Raunak might think.
What I'm feeling is, like, usually, okay, as per the strategy, the plan was the last two boards will win. But I have a feeling that we will end up scoring 2.5 on board 2, 3, 4, and Raunak will end up winning. I don't know who will draw, but I feel Raunak is going to win this.
f6, huh? How about f6 in Raunak's game?
f6 is also possible.
No, sorry, f6, e6.
Yeah, e6, f5 is too strong.
Yeah, f6, yeah. I think he's calculating queen h4 or knight c5 for sure.
Yeah.
Either of this. Because the queen on c1 is very...
I like knight c5.
You can also play bishop c5 check. That is also quite interesting. And then...
Yeah, bishop c5 followed by queen h4, right?
Queen h4. That's the thing, probably, like, he's wondering whether to go bishop c5 directly or queen h4 first.
Okay, he's gone for knight
Very
c5.
provocative.
You went knight c5. That's good.
Probably he calculated that g4 draw, and if that happens, he might have a look on the other boards. Is he allowed to message the captains or no? Is he
No.
allowed to consult?
No, during
No.
the game, not only.
Okay. So
Also, they won't know what is happening in the other boards as well.
Because they also see
can
the game
inform.
1 minute delayed only. So
Yeah.
for the fair play
yeah,
reasons,
that's
obviously.
true. Yes,
I feel
yes.
g4 is not happening. I don't think Tari is going to play g4. And if he plays, I would love it. Like, I don't know what's happening there, but I'm pretty sure Raunak wants that.
Maybe you'll play knight e2, king h2, knight g3. Try to keep. There is no piece on the king side for white. So he
Yeah,
would ideally want to get some pieces close to the king.
Yeah, knight e2 is a really good one, maybe needed at this point, because I feel white's king, not so safe. The way Raunak plays, for example, imagine the bishop gets out of the board and the rook is rook g6, something happens, or the queen comes h4 very quickly. The game could even end in like, just like the Vidit's game. Suddenly, f file got open and he just got smashed. The same, may happen here.
It's all 4 games are pretty tensed. Really loving the way this match is heading, and it would be a great comeback, one of the best comebacks in the Yogis history if we win this match.
Come on, Tari, go g4. Come on.
So we are back to praying.
So let's maybe can
that will help
see
us. That will help us.
what is happening in the other boards. Yeah, this is very interesting position. Yeah,
he finds knight
There's
e2.
knight e2. Yeah, the idea that Ramesh suggested.
Yeah, I think this is important move, very important move, and not easy one.
Maybe I'm thinking, can we try to win a pawn? Like knight, maybe start with bishop e2.
Okay.
And I'm not sure. Bishop e2, let's say rook e2, knight d3, cd. Bishop e2, rook e2, bishop d2, queen d2, rook b2. If queen c3, knight d3, something like this. And we
if
win
he
a
takes,
pawn.
But then
okay,
bishop
you mean
e2,
bishop
but
d2,
I
queen
can play
b2,
bishop
and then
e2
bishop
itself.
e2 and take on b2. Like that.
Yeah.
So maybe I should start bishop d2.
Yeah, bishop d2 is the right order.
Rook b2, but then I have to worry about knight g3. This is the problem.
So we can do bishop d2, queen d2, and bishop e2 like this.
Bishop d2, queen d2, bishop e2.
Yeah, just give both the bishops in 2 moves and then take on b2.
Yeah, but the thing is like we are allowing f4 with some attacking chances on the king side with the major pieces on the board. So should we take that pawn or we try to simplify in a different way?
Yeah, that's what Raunak is thinking right now.
I mean, he has so many tempting options in front of him, which he has to choose.
The thing is like the bishop is vulnerable slightly. So he may want to take on e2. But if you want to keep some risk, then maybe it's better not to do that. How about knight d3, cd3, bishop g6 kind of plans?
Possible,
c6
but
is
this
hanging.
knight d4
Knight
coming
d4,
in. Yeah. The knight should not come to d4, so I think that knight has to be taken, whatever happens.
Guys, Raunak has not played. He's down by a minute now. Gotta move at some point.
Yeah, but the thing is like here you have something you can calculate. You can calculate and find a concrete solution. So in that sense, it's better to do that rather than if we are wasting time in a position which is not very critical. This is a critical position where he has to either equalize straight away or find a way to keep playing for something.
Got it. Can we have a quick look at Vidit's game? Any chance?
Or maybe the next game.
Yeah. Let's maybe switch games.
Yeah, let's just complete the order.
Fine. Because he looks better.
It's very typical English setup. Yeah, I believe in his English.
Yeah.
So b4 is going to come at some point. You can just put the pawn on e3, containing kingside activity.
This is typical Aronyak position. He's doing what he's known for. So I believe in him on this.
He looks
Yeah,
very
this is-
comfortable in his element. Opponent is down by a minute as well. So definitely good. We can expect some good news from this game.
Yeah.
And what's happening in the Vaishali game? If you can quickly have a look
got
at that
a
game as well.
big time
Wow.
advantage, I guess.
Wow, what's happening in that game, guys?
Because the
Vaishali-
same show us the game.
Yeah, anyways, you can quickly show us the game. It's like
Rakesh is so excited. He's selling so many
sacrifice
things.
the piece.
Game
so
name,
she's gone all out basically, just to give chat
Okay.
and
Okay.
the heads up.
Okay, he has gone. He went before, and okay, some pieces are getting traded, but okay, it's good for white. I mean, okay, I think Sir
I'm
can
not
tell
sure
better
about the
on
move
this.
bishop d3 now. She just played bishop d3 from f1. Maybe I would have
Yes,
thought
that's
g4. G4 I would have preferred.
And one very important thing is also the time factor. She has the double the amount of time that Jennifer does. And Vaishali is
I'm
showing
worried
that
about
she's
c4.
ready for a fight. Yeah.
I'm just worried about c4, but probably
She played
c4.
C4.
Bishop f6 she's having in mind. I don't know.
No, what's happening?
Yeah, that's why I did not like bishop d3. I wanted to put the bishop was on f1. You could just go g4 and then c4 you had bishop f5.
Ah, right.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was a good
Yeah.
idea. G4 was nice. But she just wanted to play fast and put pressure on her.
So now you have to come bishop e2. Hmm. I don't think she will take the piece. Maybe she can, but practically it's a very hard decision to do that.
I think
Mhm.
she'll play bishop e2 and try to
So
muddy the
Bishop
waters.
f6 most likely.
bishop f6, bishop f6, bishop h7
You
check,
like
king
do
h8,
and queen d5. Can you go
and
for
just
that?
take the pawn. Huh? Maybe bishop g5.
Wait a sec, bishop f6, gf6, and now two pieces are attacked.
Sorry.
Yeah, then
Bishop
you
f6,
just go.
gf6.
Yeah, then you go knight f7 is what I was thinking.
What's happening there? Like
Yes.
Get queen
cd3.
h6. Huh?
All in.
Just yeah. Rakesh by approach.
No, but the thing is like we are losing the time advantage under pressure.
Yeah.
So it's better to just make a move here and throw the ball in the opponent court, whether you want to take a g5 or not.
Yeah, because she's under a lot of pressure. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah. So maybe just come
let her
back
take a
bishop
call.
f1.
Just playing past is anything. Bishop f6 or bishop e2 is good, but just needs to play like in the next 30 seconds to be in this. To put some pressure on her.
Yeah. So Vidit has kept the balance.
Yeah, Aronyak has increased his advantage, guys. That is great news. And Raunak definitely getting the good exchange out of the complicated position there.
Okay. I'm
I
not sure
love how
about
Vidit is holding Magnus right now, guys. Just looks so amazing. All three results possible, guys. Still, love to
Come on,
see.
Vaishali, play
Most of the
something.
games
Just play
is in
something.
balance. So we should get a favorable result, hopefully in Aronyak and Vaishali. If we
Yes,
get that, it'll be fantastic. And the top two boards, peace treaty.
And if both
That'll be
top
good.
two boards hold, it's great because 3-1
Yeah.
is all the Yogis need.
So, guys, if you are just joining, I want to just tell you, we are looking 1 point behind, but we are in the match because our players are really fighting back. Last game, we won 3-1, and this round, Aronyak is better. Vaishali, position is complex. Vidit is roughly equal, and so has Raunak. So, currently, if we say 3 games draw and 1 win, so it's 2.5, 1.5,
Is
which
Aronyak
means
winning a
that
pawn?
we are winning.
Is Aronyak winning a pawn after CB5?
Yeah. He, in fact, some things have happened and it's
Maybe we can
ED7.
shift to our next board if possible, or some other board.
It has gone so far. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's completely better for Aronyak.
Amazing.
Yeah, I told you, like, this is typical Aronyak English. And
Yeah, this is amazing.
Yeah, he looks
So,
set.
yeah, things look very nice for us at this point. It's only Vaishali I'm slightly worried about now.
Guys, Vaishali
She's
hasn't
taking too
made a
much
move
time.
for the last
Yeah.
5 minutes. And
I
she
think
is
she's calculating something crazy.
Yeah, she's under the time of her opponent now. So
No, it's very important as players we learn to take practical decisions. We should, otherwise, what happens when we become desperate? We are trying to like somehow make bishop f6 work. Then we put ourselves in a
right.
desperate situation and we have to make it work. And then we just lose time control.
Very true.
Yeah.
Nirima, can we quickly jump into Magnus's game because his queen has reached h8. Looks good, but there's no finishing move for Magnus. So I think Vidit is still in the game.
Yeah, these two bishops not looking
How did
good,
this
man.
come?
Knight h4. That's Magnus, you know.
Working magic.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I think
Black looked perfectly fine, and suddenly, like,
we'll try to stick with the current position in every game because action is coming
I
thick
think
and
now Raunak
fast.
has to deliver with black pieces. There's just no other way.
Yeah, with this position doesn't look good. So Raunak is
and
kind
time
of
also like.
Yeah, I don't think Magnus is going to give him
And
any chance
Raunak is
here.
better, I think. Raunak is maybe better.
Yeah, the bishop versus knight game definitely looks good. And Aryan is down under 1 minute. Aronyak
Yeah,
is
let's
better.
just move on to that board. Yeah, let's just move on to that board.
The Raunak board, you mean, right?
Raunak one, yeah, the Raunak one. The ones we are doing, the boards we are doing better, yeah.
Just don't switch to this board, but Vaishali has dropped her bishop back to f1. So Ramesh was right in pointing out why play bishop d3 in the first place.
Why not bishop e2? Okay, whatever it is, just let's focus on the Raunak board because we have his board on. And he's playing with black pieces here. And currently up a pawn.
Great, and Aryan down to 22nd, guys. This
Rook
is a
e7, very
huge.
quick.
96.
Is that rook trap?
Can we trap the rook?
The rook.
King f8.
Yes.
King f8
King
is
f8,
winning.
king e8.
King f8 and he had to resign because rook d7, then rook g4, h4, king e8, game over.
Yeah,
Yes.
so he has to play rook e6.
He has to play rook
Aryan
e6.
Tari has blundered, guys. Great news.
I told you, one of the
Wow.
win this.
Perfect time to switch. Oh,
He blundered. Come on, rook
Maro.
g4.
Maro,
Come on,
rook
come
g4,
on.
Raunak,
It's
come
nuts
on.
for you, boy.
And he
Yeah, he did it. He did it.
Yes.
I think Aryan will
Wow.
resign very soon.
We need face cam.
Yes.
Yeah, first face cam, please.
Guys, Vidit is winning. Vidit is winning quickly.
Yeah,
Quickly fix
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Vidit is winning.
Wow.
Magnus has blundered. We have to go to this game.
Amazing.
Magnus has blundered. Vidit Gujrathi with
Wow.
the upset of the century.
Of the
He's
century,
completely
yes,
lost.
I agree with you. But wait,
Vidit
No,
is
no.
just a piece up. Vidit is a piece of clear piece up.
King of e5 is coming, right?
Just take it. What's the problem? Vidit
He has
is
to take it.
completed in 7 seconds for Vidit.
He goes, yeah, king f8. But wait, queen h knight g8, bishop f7. He's safe.
Yeah,
Bishop
knight
f7 is
g8.
here.
No worries.
You're
No
sorted.
worries.
Wow.
Oh my
This is
goodness.
epic.
Oh
This is
my
epic.
god.
This is epic. Queen g5. But wait,
But
it's
4
Magnus, guys.
seconds.
Wait, 4 seconds. 4 seconds, guys.
What
4
with
seconds. Carlsen.
Raunak is
Now
officially
the
won, guys.
bishop b.
So 1 point in the bag. Scores are level. 6.5
You
each.
just need bishop to c6.
So Aryan has
T4, Maro. Trade.
Bishop c6. Fine. Works.
Yeah, this is over. This is completely over.
This is
guys.
knight c6, knight e5. Yeah, just matter of time. But okay, there's a trick. King f4 is coming. Man is being tricky.
Go back.
Just
Bishop
save
b5.
b5, f4. Okay, improve the king. No problem.
Yeah,
Knight
just
a5,
create
knight
a
b3.
fast one there.
Just be quick.
Yeah, now
He's in
knight
time.
b7.
Yeah, knight b3, knight c5.
Oh my
Now he's
god.
safe.
With its first ever win against
Why?
Magnus
He's
Carlsen.
going for the a3 pawn.
He's going for the a pawn. Okay.
Yeah.
e4 b3,
Magnus-
just push it.
Push
Push
it.
B.
Magnus won't
My
resign
goodness.
because he knows the situation.
Okay, he is very
It's a
solid.
very professional move. Bishop
Yeah.
c6.
But how to improve knight? Okay, this is fine. Magnus is helping him.
Guy, good news. Aronyak is also winning. Vaishali is also winning.
Wow.
We can have
Yeah.
3.5.
Did
0.5.
I just got 4-0 coming in?
Maybe we have 4-4-0, but let's stick to the Vidit's game because this is the clincher. Vidit has won.
Resign.
He has won.
Yes.
Will have done
Yes!
his job. 3 points.
Vidit Gujrathi with the goods. Look at, I think we'll see the reactions very, very soon. Oh my
So
God.
with this we hit the first box, not allowing Magnus to score 4 points. So this was very
And,
important in the match.
and first time in the match, India Yogis are in the lead. With
क्या
what
बात कर
was
रहे हो? 7.5. Unreal comeback.
Wow. And guys, let's quickly go to Aronyak. Let's seal the deal. Let's make it
Let's
official.
seal the deal. Yeah.
Yeah, just one more point needed for the Yogis, and we are through.
Woo.
Wow.
Doing
Vaishali is also
exchange track.
Vaishali's game is, I don't know what's happening. It's
Yeah,
complicated yet.
she's better. Let's delay the celebration until it's official. She's completely winning now, though. G6 Rook at 7. It's over on Vaishali's board. If he can have that game up. It's just action is coming so fast. All boards look so tempting.
Yeah. This is we are currently watching Aronyak's board, and it's white to play Rook D4. Rook is on D4 is attacked. Okay, this is huge. He gave the bishop. The fianchetto bishop.
Wow.
Just bishop D4 and improve rooks. That's it.
Guys, if Vaishali can book
I can see with this smiling and with his reactions. I mean, those are. I mean, we cannot show that right now. Amazing. I mean, those reactions. You cannot believe we beat Magnus for the very first time.
That's a great feeling for any chess player. And Vaishali has a mate in 5. Forced mate in 5.
क्या बात कर रहे हो भाई साहब?
Mate in 3. Mate in 3. Vaishali has won. Guys, Vaishali has
We have beaten Canada Chessbrahs.
What checkmate. Epic comeback. Wow. I'm sorry, Ramesh sir. Your next few hours will be with us streaming in the upcoming matches. But guys, officially news that Indian Yogis have beaten the Canada Chessbrahs in a thrilling comeback from 2.5 to 6.5 down. Now we are at 8.5. They are still on 6.5. And can Aronyak put the icing on the cake and beat them 4-0? Is what we'll see right now.
This will be too much.
I think we're going to witness a beautiful mid there.
I think, yeah. Now it's like we are just chilling now. And Aronyak is completely winning. Ramesh sir, so 4-0 incoming.
GH4 he went. He's like, but why? Okay, rookie one, he wanted to. Thanks.
Mate in 2. Just bishop D7, bishop F6.
Yeah.
Even I can win.
Or bishop D7, bishop C5, even that way. Okay. He can take his time. It's okay.
Yeah, he
cannot make a good move here. The main problem is he cannot make a good move. He can just take on E2 also if he wants. Yeah, he just keeping it simple.
We can see resignation soon.
Look at those two rooks. They cannot move.
Yeah.
Bishop D4, just dominating.
Yeah, bishop G6.
Yeah, rook E5, rook D5 also fine.
And bishop
G6.
Yeah.
We seal this, yeah?
Make it 9.5.
Yeah, bishop G6. And we seal this. King G3, just go up. King G4 and he can resign.
9 now. Yeah.
No
yes.
9.5, 6.5.
Oh my goodness.
Love seeing the multi-angle view. Maybe the Indians are... Yeah, it looks like a little bit of delay, not yet celebrating, but yes, it is official. Indian Yogis have scored 7 wins on the trot, 7 consecutive wins from being a minus position.
I think this is going to be a record.
Yeah, the Brass stayed at 6.5 and the Yogis have come back from 2.5 down, winning 7 games and sealed the deal with 9.5 now.
Amazing job.
Amazing.
Great comeback.
And yes, chat, we are seeing your reactions. Love seeing it. And yes, Ramesh sir, it just makes one thing confirmed that we'll be seeing you in week 3 from game 1.
Definitely. I hope I'm not trying on that day.
Yeah, we hope so. We hope so. Loving, I mean, chat is so happy. Big shout out to everyone for joining us. Abhijit, Sarvanan sir, Kapil Chaudhary is there. So Siddharth, Sachin, everyone. Thank you to our mods as well. Your support was needed in this. And I think I haven't witnessed such an epic comeback. Normally, these things happen against us, like from the Mumbai Bombers or India Yogis days. But Nubair, firstly, how do you feel after this epic win?
I'm just out of words. I'm just seeing the group and the messages and the teams, the cameras and all. They're just, I mean, the atmosphere we are having there is just crazy. I mean, 7 consecutive wins in a row with the team just Magnus Carlsen is playing is epic. And I mean, I'm just out of words right now. This is so amazing.
Very true. And Ramesh, I know Prague was winning, but maybe this epic comeback win has definitely lifted your spirits in Germany now.
Yes, definitely. I was a bit slightly off the mood because of the start, and also like Prague had such a great position and he drew that. But then the last 2 matches have definitely made up for it.
Absolutely. And we see plenty of people in, and I hope Ramesh, you just replied in the chat, right? On our YouTube chat, because I've
Yes,
added
I
you
did.
as a moderator. Okay,
Mhm.
great. Just don't
Yeah.
want anybody impersonating you. And this is officially 9.5 to the India Yogis to 6.5 of the Canada Chessbrahs. Magnus Carlsen's team has been beaten in the Pro Chess League, and just one more win, and I think we will be in the quarterfinals of the Pro Chess League.
Yeah, just one win away from the quarterfinals of the Pro Chess League 2023.
It's a nice way to end the match. Like it's really happy to see like the players held their nerves in such a critical situation. Um, and the way Vaishali, after the first 2 losses, came back
I
with
think
2 wins, that is also good.
definitely it was Vaishali who brought us into this match, winning that game against Proto, and
Yeah.
that gave us a hope that we can be in this match, and
Yep.
we just brought it to the last round, and last round everyone, Vidit also
Amazing.
in minus position did not give up. He kept fighting. I don't know what he did, how he won the pace, but doing it against Magnus is
Amazing. Yeah.
is
Hats
Vera
off.
level. That's what they say in Tamil, right?
Yeah.
And 4-0, I mean, no, I think nobody, neither the captain and the manager expected 4-0, but what a win. We have it here. And I think with it becomes one of the only 5 or 6 people Indian to ever beat Magnus Carlsen in a competitive game. So that's amazing news. And yes, we when can we expect week 3, Nubair? Any
Week
updates over
3
the
is going
schedule?
to be next Wednesday or Tuesday or Wednesday, so it could be 28th Feb or 1st March, probably same
Okay.
time, and we are likely to play the winner of tomorrow, that is Wednesday's match, in the round 3. I mean, the team which will win, which having one wins, we will play them.
Yeah, I'm sure your prep and things, strategies are going on in your head already. So we'll let the players celebrate. Let you two guys get back to doing important things again. But guys, we'll be back next Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll update the schedule and the teams that we'll be facing very, very soon. So Ramesh, any just parting words from Germany for us?
Yeah. First of all, thanks to all the viewers for watching these games live. And I know it's pretty late back in India. So thanks to everyone for your love and support. And as I mentioned before, special thanks to Nubair, Rakesh, and Niranjan for making this stream possible. And also, like Nubair has been putting a lot of effort behind the scenes. So really, thanks to him, this is possible. And Rakesh, as usual, you're always there for us. Thank you so much to you as well.
Yes, it's our pleasure cheering the Indian team on. And yes, guys, एक like जल्दी से ठोक दो for Team India. And yes, our patriotic fans remember that the Yogis won bronze in 2020. But hopefully this year the finals will be played on a live location, and our team will be there playing for the gold. But we'll be back for the quarterfinal qualifier next week. So thank you, Nover bhai. Thank you, Ramesh sir, for joining us. You are our lucky charm for the India Yogis, as everybody in chat is pointing out. Thank you to all our viewers staying up at 11:30 p.m. at night. And thank you to our moderators. Thank you to Niranjan bhai for such an amazing production of this stream. I am really happy, and it's time to celebrate. As Archil, with its manager, is in the chat saying it's definitely time to celebrate. I'll be celebrating definitely. I hope you guys had a great time. And yes, Numer bhai, you can wrap it up for us.
Yeah, I think this is going to be remembered for the years, and not only Canada Chessbrahs, but also Magnus will remember this 4-0 win from this. I think this is going to remain there. And
Rubbing the salt.
Yeah. This is epic, and Eric will be having a lot of questions to figure out what went wrong, and and for us, like we today was like very important, like because winning against this team, for example, such thing can happen in going ahead in playoff games. We could trail, but today we got that confidence that we can win against one of the best teams in the world. So that was very important from that point of view. And Raunak, on even in the bad day, he scored at the point when the team needed. Like he won the round two, then the round four, winning that with the black players against Tari. And I think all thanks to Ramesh sir, he was talking with him, gave him the right confidence to be in the right shape for the match. And I know that is what matters, because players are always doing their job, but one right mentor is always very important. And thank you Ramesh sir for joining in and also motivating the player and keeping them in the right shape for this match. And Rakesh bhai and Niranjan bhai, आपका जो support रहा है Chess.com India का हमेशा लिए, that is always, we are always grateful for you for that. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys. Thank you, chat. Please keep supporting the Yogis. We'll be seeing you next week. Till then, good night, take care, and keep supporting the Yogis.